What the fuck is up, party people? Gonna read some of these new ads that I didn't even print out because I'm a jerk, so I gotta scroll through them on my phone. Let's do it. The hashtag Shots for Likes podcast is brought to you by Madden Online Football for the PlayStation 4. Are you looking for an organized online Madden League that plays like the real NFL? Then look no further, fella, you found me. The MOF is currently in its 48th season using Madden 19 for the PlayStation 4. The league has been around since 2003, has a ton of features like radio shows, highlight reels on YouTube, weekly power rankings, weekly game predictions, yearly awards, and single game and season records that have stood for years. You could check out the league website at www.mofleagues.com. Follow them on Twitter at MOFPS4. Subscribe to them on YouTube at MOF Commissioner. Follow them on Facebook at Madden Online Football. If it's in the game, it's in Manti Te'o's girlfriend's ass. Well, that's a new one. Okie dokie. You watch, I listen is going strong with a brand new co-host, Taylor, joining Dan each week to tell you the movies you need to hear, the albums you need to hear, and the bullshit nonsense banter you never knew that you needed. Listen each week as Dan and Taylor discuss, debate, and scream about topics making the rounds from the world of movies, music, video games, PC culture, sports, and so much more. You Watch, I Listen is available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, and SoundCloud, and you can find every episode, as well as fresh articles on youwatchilisten.com. You listen to them, you go to the top. You don't listen to them, you've never heard from... Oh, you're never heard from again. Sorry, I fucked that one up a little bit. My apologies. Let's get a message from Herman James in.
Hi, I'm Herman, the host of The Rant with Herman James and Friends, a weekly comedy podcast based on current events and the everyday life and all the horse shit that we all deal with on a regular basis. Find us on every available podcast network, as well as hermanjames.com and the No Funny Network. NoPhonyNetwork.com.
No Phony Network. Where's the last one? Oh, no, that's not what uh-oh. Gotta find it. Cluggy, I thought you sent me something, Clugster. I thought Cluggy, what, you gonna put the dildo back there, Finn?
Yeah.
I thought Cluggy, Cap and okay, what is it, JPEG? No, that's just the thing.
Yeah, they sent us a chicken.
What? Okay, maybe. All right, I'm going to read their old one because I don't think they ever sent us a new one. So, what are you going to do? Let me open this. Somebody drew a penis on this. When did that happen? Do you guys like to drink? What the fuck am I saying? Of course you like to drink, but do you guys like to watch other people drink, like fat, bald guys and pirates? How about it, Finn?
What?
I said, how about it? You like watching fat, bald guys and pirates?
Every time.
Well, then we have your Monday nights covered. Tune in at 9:30 p.m. on Monday night to twitch.tv/CapandCluggy for the Cap and Cluggy's Drunk Show and watch these two drink excessive amounts of alcohol, discuss fucked up things, and even get a few prank calls in once the liquor starts doing the thinking. The Cap and Cluggy Drunk Show is sure to get you amped up to get your week started. Twitch.tv/CapandCluggy, CapandCluggy, and Monday nights at 9:30 p.m. Be there, shave your ball hair. I know Cap has been, Cluggy has been streaming a few other nights as well.
Dude, he was fucking wasted on Monday, dude. It was hysterical.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only getting alerts, I feel like, when fucking Cluggy goes on randomly during the week, and I'm like, fuck. And then Monday nights I forget, and I know what I mean? I usually get Twitch alerts for everybody I follow.
When do we put the big pop filters back on?
I just did that.
Oh.
It's helping a little bit because it's picking up a little bit more since the shit that we've added.
Gotcha.
The plugins that we've added, but yeah, that's it on the...
You missed it. I took a shot out of the chicken, and I sent to Nick, and he got it up there on the screen. It was great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's fucking hilarious. Oh, man, if you were...
Cluggy, he was so drunk, he didn't eat,
Did you bring shot glasses or no?
No.
I guess it's okay. I mean, it's okay. We'll be okay.
No. Let's not fuck with tradition.
All right, well, not fucking with tradition. Yeah, I mean, this is episode 60 of the #ShotsForlikes podcast. It's actually the no, you said that last time. It's actually the Ballcast, so we're gonna be talking massive amounts of sports. But let's get her going. Keon balls.
I got a beat behind me. Oh! I got a beat behind me.
The Ballcast.
I got a beat behind me. Mariano Rivera's. Oh! It's a schmuck.
The Ballcast.
Derek Jeter sucks. Derek Jeter sucks.
The Ballcast.
Fuck the Giants, bro. Fuck the Giants, bro.
The Ballcast.
Right.
Balls.
A-Rod's my favorite Yankee of all time.
Oh man, I like sports.
Fuck off.
Do you think everybody's gonna be a cut next year? Fucking if Derek Jeter now doesn't get like 100% of the vote right away.
Well, he shouldn't. We getting right into this?
Well, no, I mean, you brought up Derek Jeter and Mariano Rivera in the theme
Mariano
song.
Rivera, as much of a schmuck as he is
like considered the best closer of all time.
we're fucking.
Let me ask you this. I got a serious question. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
Do I have to give you a serious answer?
Well, you're gonna want it when I say this. You're actually gonna be on my side when I say this. Oh. So think about it.
So you're talking shit about Jeter. It's gonna be great.
No, I'm gonna.
Let's get this on recording.
I know, it's like we have a podcast. So Mariano Rivera, this is the first time anybody got 100% of the vote from the voters to get elected into the Hall of Fame, correct?
Right.
First time ever, right? Mm-hmm. Why did that just happen now? How was Mariano Rivera the very first fucking baseball player to get 100% of the votes? Like, I saw Perosi complain about, like, Ken Griffey Jr. not getting 100% of it last year.
Right.
But, like, I mean, like, now this is where, like, I lack knowledge, so, like, forgive me if I'm wrong. But, like, obviously someone like Babe Ruth is in the Hall of Fame, right?
Right.
How did he not get 100% of the votes?
I agree with you. The only thing I could possibly say is that...
Like, Willie May, like, other people, like, these baseball players that, like, we weren't even around or alive when they were playing.
I just think it's just because of the position... And no one's even come close to what he's done. Like, ever.
You really think there's no other baseball players that, like, even with how cunty the voters are for the Hall of Fame, you really don't think there's any other players that should have just got 100%?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I assume that's the reason. Just because he's a closer and no one's been that good consistently in the closing role ever.
Because this was a thing like a couple months ago. They were like, oh, he's going to get 100%, but this one guy who's a Boston fan.
Right, I remember that. I remember hearing that. That's
yeah, which might have just been some fucking troll thing. I think that was just some bullshit. Because obviously it didn't happen. Yeah. So, but it's like, and like I said, it makes sense that he got it. But like, how do you...
I think it was always like, no one ever gets a perfect score, A perfect 10. That's never a thing.
So what? So people just had to. Think about that. That's people were probably talking and they were like, "Yeah, we can't give him 100%. So you don't vote him in and you don't vote him in, but he's still getting in. But you just a couple of you guys."
It's done. We don't have to talk. The whole process.
Well, we have to because we have nothing else to talk about. Because who the fuck gives a shit about hockey and fuck basketball? LeBron.
Do you care if I leave this year,
dude? That's fucking. Rank, dude. Oh, he's just peeled off a Band-Aid off his finger. You fucking weirdo.
It's got that weird like yellow spot on the bandage pad.
Can we take a shot and can you just put that anywhere else besides where I could see it in my vision? That doesn't gross you out, man?
I mean, even if it did,
it's like a maxi pad for cuts.
It's not a cut. It's more of like a skin falling off thing.
You still, it's fucking gross.
You want a shot?
Yeah, I want a shot. You fucking, not from that bottle. I already have a shot poured. Stay away from me with your Band-Aid vodka.
Watch me open my bottle, dude.
I don't even know why I come here to do this podcast anymore, man.
I don't know. You don't have to come. I'll find someone. Did you hear, did you listen to the new, you watch I Listen?
Yeah, I think I missed out on the last half an hour because I was trying to catch up on a ton of podcasts over the past 2 weeks I didn't listen to.
I didn't listen to their last episode because
It was good though. They got drunk. because they got snowed in. It was during that storm.
The one before that I didn't listen to. I just started listening to theirs tonight.
That's the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just to make sure, because I was fucking behind on a lot of shit.
First of all, guys, if you're listening.
Oh, and they're good for the 9th.
Oh, cool.
It's 100%.
Awesome.
So
I might be able to switch, dude. If it's it's Saturday, I could possibly ask to switch with someone, and then like be out by 6 o'clock for since it's like a big podcast.
Yeah, it's up to you. I told them that we're going to be doing it late, and they were cool with it. So let's not tell them unless you actually do switch. You know, if you do switch, then we'll let them know. Or unless you want me to ask them to make sure. Because do you really want to waste a favor when somebody said they could do it? Like, why waste a favor when they said, so they can come?
I'm excited for our podcast, so I'd rather be like super energetic and ready to go.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll figure it out later.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be hysterical.
Yeah.
Although they need a DD because Perozzi's driving.
Perozzi said that he's not going to like go crazy so Taylor can get real fucked up.
Right.
Which makes sense because he's already gone on here. He's spread his wings of drunkenness,
Yeah, by the way, guys, keep drinking on the podcast, man. It's always better when you guys are drunk.
Yeah, I can't.
Ralph's out there to get offended, or whatever he did. Or
the first, with the second they come on, the first thing I'm going to do is be like, way better drunk, right, boys? That's like the first thing I'm saying to them. And they're going to agree.
Let's do a shot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Cheers.
Alrighty then. Shotski. Nice. So I was fucking with some computer parts on my computer today.
Okay.
And I just switched the heat sinks on my 2 processors because the one was starting to get really hot. I was trying to
tell me that.
Now, if it is that, I could probably get one online, like used for like $35, which isn't a big deal.
Right.
But I don't know. I thought at first it was the heat sink. So I switched them just to do some testing. And when I was done playing Fallout for like 5 fucking hours, and I have a thing that like measures the temperature, which actually I have going right now. I'm kind of curious if it is much when we're podcasting, and it's definitely not. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if like maybe the install of Fallout is fucking weird or something, but and I thought it was the heat sink, and I was kind of hoping it was because it was only like $35 to replace it. But I think it's the processor. But even the processors are kind of cheap too now because it's like they're pretty old.
Right.
So it's not too bad. So it's definitely something I can replace, and my computer will still work. But we definitely need to fucking get a build. I saw they had some deal for like some computer for like $1,500, and it had like a video card, like the exact one that you would probably get, one that was like 6 gigs and like a nice new fucking. I don't think it was an i9 because they got the i9s out now.
Right.
And like the cheapest one's like $400. But that's the thing with processors too. Like they're rated by like the gigahertz, like the speed or whatever. But I'm pretty sure like an i7 that's like 2.5 gigahertz is like way better than an i5 that's like 3 point something gigahertz. You know what I mean?
Not at all, but I trust
exactly. That was I work IT, and I barely even like I try to ask other like coworkers and stuff. I'm like, yeah, dude, like when it comes to processors, I'm always like, yeah, well, I just go by like the generation and fucking the speed and just hope it's good. Like, and they're like, yeah, well, it's kind of like they don't know either. Nobody knows. It's just fucking. It's like, oh, all right.
Would you say liberal bullshit? Maybe.
I would think so. You think they would just be like, this is, or just like give it a rating.
Yeah.
Have some kind of just easy number that you can go by. Because everything else, it's like, oh, RAM, you got the speed of it. Like you get the type, and you get the speed, and you got the amount. And 9 times out of 10, it's like, unless it's like super slow. You just want RAM. You just want a certain amount of RAM. The speed won't matter really too much. You know what I mean? And then like, the same with a fucking, hard drive. Like, yeah, there's speeds of hard drive as well and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, I mean, what the fuck, what are we getting into here? We don't really need to pick apart shit like that. With the processors, it's like fucking, I don't know, man. I think we might just be able to get you a pre-made thing that like we don't have to build shit, and it'll probably be like around the same price as it would be to just build it.
I'll figure it out.
So
yeah, hopefully in the next couple months.
Yeah.
Buy those cameras too. I should be able to buy one this week, or what? I'm gonna send you money or something. I'll give you money and then you can buy them.
Yeah, or I can send you a link. I can send you a link as well. You gotta look at the doorknob too. I guess we should probably stop talking about shit we have to do like anybody gives a shit. The cameras are gonna come into play.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty soon. As soon as I sit down for a couple hours, I figure out the soundboard.
You sit down all the hours. So I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, but I mean, when I find free time, I just start playing Fallout. That's like a wrap.
You got a baby, dude. Shouldn't you be like playing with it or something?
Not when it's sleeping, dog. You let that motherfucker sleep.
What do you do when it's awake? Just you gotta hold it or something?
Hang out with it, feed it, change it.
What does hanging out with a baby consist of?
Getting it to go back to sleep. It sleeps like most of the time.
Feed it some whiskey or something.
You don't really have to. You don't need to do that.
You'll always have it sleep.
9 times out of 10, if you just feed it enough, it passes out. Just like a normal fat guy, you know? Just give it.
That's why I brought up Prozy's. You watch, I listen. The shit he was saying about your baby.
Oh, yeah. He was like, you dumped in somebody and a baby came out. Who cares?
They got an ugly dad. Who gives a fuck or whatever he said about you.
You're right. He was like, that poor baby and his much, much, much better half. Yeah, it was good. I definitely laughed. I tweeted it immediately. I was like, who cares? You dumped in somebody. Who cares? That was good.
Yeah.
He gets it. He gets it. I guess let's talk about some sports, huh?
I don't care.
Well, this is the podcast to care, Finn. I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to get the Hall of Fame out of the way?
We got to talk about fucking the dumb Super Bowl.
That's the thing. It's like we kind of like don't give a shit about the Hall of Fame because it's such a cunty thing.
Yes.
But it's recently just happened.
I don't even know who else got into Hall of Fame this year.
I think Roy Halladay did. I think Andy Pettitte did.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
So who cares?
Well, I'm pretty sure his family, I would think.
You think?
Yeah. I would think anything positive that happens to remember Roy Halladay in a positive way, I'm pretty sure they're excited and happy about.
How did Andy Pettitte get in? So if you say that you did steroids, you're good to go in the Hall of Fame?
It's a good fucking question, dude.
But if you maybe did or you maybe didn't, no one really knows. You're not allowed in?
Well, he definitely like admitted it and like received people's forgiveness over time. But that's the thing about baseball. It's really cunty, man. Like he played the game with the steroids. Yes. And he also specifically did it. I mean, a lot of athletes do it for this reason anyways as well. But he also specifically did it to come back from injury in a quicker, more efficient manner.
That's what he said.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean...
Maybe he's been doing it the whole fucking time. He just happened to be injured. Be like, yeah, I was definitely injured. That's why I did it. For the team. I did it for the team.
Yeah, I guess you could be right, too. You could be right. He did get in, though. Was it his first time being on the ballot, too? Or do you not remember?
That I have no idea.
Yeah. That's gonna be... Dude, I was trying to just search, like, the inductees, like, who got in. And it was just... Everything was just so cunty. Like, I couldn't just find a list. You think you'd just be able to Google that and then find a list? Go ahead, find a list. Please do, and then send me the link, and then we can go over it.
Just Google it.
Not like I would know like 80% of the baseball players on it anyway.
2019, right?
Yep, that's the year it is, Finn. Yeah, but Roy Halladay, he's dead, so that gets him in. He got a no-hitter in the playoffs. Can you believe that shit?
The first link on Google.
Click on that shit. It turns into a video and shit starts happening. Go ahead, click on it. Watch the pop-ups that happen. It's gonna be like clicking.
There's a list right here.
Send me the link, pussy.
You know how fucking Google you fag? Jesus.
I don't know. I guess maybe I think like I don't want to click on the first couple links because shit won't work, or it's like an ad, or bad shit happens. You know what I mean? Also, you're not gonna keep it. You don't want to.
Oh, am I supposed to look? I thought I was.
Are we going to talk about it?
I thought I was giving you the go here.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so Mariano Rivera, 100%. First year in the ballot. Same with Roy Halladay, got 85% of the votes.
Yeah, but he's dead.
That makes sense.
Realistically, I think if you're dead, if they're going to put you in there, they wait till your last year, you know? Why ruin all these other people?
Now, Curt Schilling, he was on the Red Sox and... Isn't this like, yeah, this is the 6th time. Wow, Edgar Martinez just made it in, huh? Because you can only get 10 times and then that's a wrap, right?
No, it is 10. Yeah.
Now, Curt Schilling, weren't a lot of people. Oh, wait. So Roger. Oh, wait. Below the results with the votes, percentages, total. Okay. So what do you need to get in? Or are these just, this is everybody that got in?
Yes, everyone got in.
Okay. Because Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens finally got in?
No, sorry. 75% of the vote needs to get in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So okay, only the people with the blue highlights.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah. Mike Mussina.
So Andy Pettit didn't get in. I could have swore I saw something different. So only 4 people got in, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like
only 3 people got in.
I feel like they're never gonna vote Kurt Schilling in because he's a fucking conservative fucking weirdo, right? His political views are like real skewed and weird. And
why are we even talking about this?
Because it's sports related, man.
It's a sports related.
What?
I don't know, man.
See,
I'm too tired.
Did you want me to have an answer for you?
If I was awake for that, that'd be a great joke.
Listen, I got a decent amount of sleep last night, and I chugged a bunch of coffee on the way here. I'm coming prepared, Finn. You need to do a little something here to bring yourself up to the level I'm at, which is you're just as tired as me, but you have nothing to try to make up for. You know, I killed a glowing. What the fuck do they call
No video games tonight, Fudge.
I killed a glowing death call without fucking power armor or like a missile launcher before I came here. What did you do? Go ahead. How many dinners? How many?
213.
That's a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, glowing death claw, bro. So I can't even talk, dude. Although I died like 6 times doing it. That's what's the best part about fall. You just you're right, can't talk about video games. So who's Edgar Martinez?
I have no idea.
Why did I could have sworn.
Why do we do a sportscast? Dude? People probably listen to this like, these guys are fucking stupid.
Well, we are stupid. Sammy Sosa only got 8%. So people are starting to vote more for Barry Bonds than Roger Clemens, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he looks so weird.
Barry Bonds?
Yeah. Have you seen him lately?
No.
I think Theo Vaughn was talking about this. He was saying something fucking hysterical. Let me pull up a picture of him, dude.
Well, so Roy Halladay really just got in because he died, huh? But
no, he was the fucking man, dude. Look up his stats, dude. He was a great fucking pitcher, man.
First ballot, though? Do you think if he didn't die, would he have gotten in first ballot? Over Kurt Schilling and Roger Clemens?
Well, Clemens is never going to make it. He did steroids, or supposedly. Who cares?
Yeah, but isn't Roger Clemens' stats like way out of bounds compared to fucking Roy Halladay? And I have no idea. I'm just assuming or just guessing.
I don't know. Roy Halladay had, I don't know, probably. I don't have time to look up stats. I'm looking up,
on our podcast about sports, we're just like guessing.
I'm trying to look
shit.
up fucking Barry Bonds. I just keep getting a black version of him.
He is black.
He ain't black no more, dude.
Oh, what, he do the Michael Jackson?
He's got like bleach lotion and shit.
He's white now? He's white?
White? He's like a...
He's like a what?
He's not black anymore.
Like MJ. Well, MJ's dead, but...
Allegedly dead.
Oh, you think he's hanging out with Elvis and Tupac?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've been over this, man. He was obsessed with Elvis, right? You know?
MJ?
Elvis had a monkey.
This is your dad's thing, right?
What?
Because your dad's a big Elvis fan. And
big Elvis guy, yeah.
So, yeah, I bought him that Elvis lava lamp. Remember that shit? He still has it.
He does.
That's crazy.
Dude, Theo Vaughn talking about jizzing and lava lamps and shit.
Dude, the king of this thing has easily become like the most entertaining podcast. Like
even
ever.
Kristen's like, oh, like we had it on when we were painting, and she's just.
I think
laughing.
I think we were bullshitting about this. I don't know, like on a Reese Morning After Pill or just talking about it, but or no, we were talking about it when you FaceTimed me last night.
What the fuck is rip your drip?
I guess that just means they just rip on each other's fucking outfits. You gotta think they're like purposely wearing some dumb shit. Like Theo Vaughn with that green vest and that green hat, dude, has like capris on and shit or whatever. Like, what is he doing?
Well, Brandon Shaw was just on Joe Rogan, and
for fighters.
Yeah, but they barely talked about fighting this time. It was fucking hysterical. But somehow they got brought up, and Joe's like, so who's like the most like worst dressed guy you hang out?
Of course, he says Theo Von.
And Brandon Schaub was like, Theo.
Dude, I'm trying to get through Theo and Theo's recent episode on Joe Rogan.
It's not that good. I mean, it's not as good as the other ones.
I'll watch like a chunk of 15, 20 minutes, then hop to something else, keep going back to it and stuff. But yeah, he just says some fucking ridiculous shit, man. Just Joe like loses it, and you never know. Like 80% of the shit he says like isn't real.
I love Joe Rogan calls him out. He's like, Theo, that's not real. Like the tree that had a pair of tits on it. He's like, yeah, we used to just take turns going to woods and just whack into that tree with them tits on it.
Remember when he talking about eating owls for Thanksgiving with his sister? He was like, yeah, man, we had, just two birds, just two of them. We just ate them. Not a lot of meat. You'd be surprised. And then like 5 minutes later, they're talking about like being illegal or something. He's like, yeah, I spit it out, actually. I spit it out. Like, what, dude? What are you even talking about? All right, let's talk some sports, I guess. Right? We should do that. Yeah, so fuck the Hall of Fame. I mean, good for Mariano. Roy Halladay's dead. Him. Good he got in. I mean, honestly, I think Roy Halladay wouldn't have gone in if he wasn't dead.
I think you're wrong.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he's really that good?
He was in your division. How you not?
I'm not saying like, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from, dude. Like, I had a legitimate question, and I could not get a solid answer from you like 10 minutes ago. And I said, I cannot believe that I cannot believe Mariano Rivera was the first baseball player ever to get 100% of the votes to be inducted in first shot. Like, who doesn't give 100% of their votes to Babe Ruth?
I love that candy bar.
Pete Rose ain't in the Hall of Fame. I want answers. We're not going back to Pete Rose. I'm just.
He's not. All right, so let's see.
Nicole Simpson can't rap. I want answers.
Roy Halladay, 2 Cy Youngs, 200 wins, 100 losses, 3.3 3.8 ERA. His highest winning year was 22. With Toronto, he won 22 games with a 3.25 ERA.
Are you ready to keep kicking the table so it pops in the mic?
Yeah.
Is that what's hot in the streets right now?
Plus 200 strikeouts. He's a good pitcher, man.
I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah. I
just really think that he wouldn't have got in, like, first time, like first ballot like that if he didn't die.
Yeah,
that's all.
Here's the thing.
I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying, like, we know how cunty the voters are for the Hall of Fame. So, like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Like, I think what I'm saying doesn't take anything away from how good Roy Halladay was.
Right.
At all. Like, at all. I mean, think about how many good... Ken Griffey Jr. didn't get in first fucking ballot, did he?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should know more stuff. But...
well, we need... Ken was supposed to be here giving us the knowledge.
Yeah, but in his defense... Like, I honestly... Like,
I'm happy he's not here. It's so fucking late.
Yeah, well, not even that, like...
fucking... It's 12:20.
Yeah, we just started like 20 minutes ago. Like, honestly, like, you know how normally I like get real cunty when people bail and shit like that, and he like even apologized.
He didn't really bail.
Because I was like, because he was calling me, and I was like, yeah, Keith's gonna be later, and he was like, oh, I was actually calling to see if we could do it earlier, and I was like, well, I don't want to just do like half the podcast without Keith. You know what I mean? Although we probably could have at this point in hindsight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could have got home and just went to bed, and you guys would be leaving.
I literally did not feel like 1 ounce of like anger like I normally would. Like normally I would get really pissed and be like, you fucking bailed, asshole. Like I didn't.
No, but he
I feel like it was very understanding.
If anything, I was late as fuck. So
well, that's the thing. Like it was, and like I get that. So it's all right. I told him, I was like, listen, that's when we normally do. It's like 10:30, 11. I was like, so if you want to do the fucking Ballcast next month, I was like, plan to stay at my house. You can come to my house. I'll drive us because I don't drink nearly as much, obviously. So you can fucking get hammered, do whatever you want. We'll have a great time talking about fucking baseball. You know what I mean? But yeah, like plan to fucking crash at my house because this is how late we do it every day. Because he was like, oh,
he
really?
Can stay here if he wants. So I don't care. I don't want fucking. I feel bad if he's got to deal with your baby, crying in his ear and shit.
My baby sleeps through the night until for the most part, she's good. We wake her up. We wake her up and feed her and put her back to bed, man. She's good.
Can you just give her like an IV? Call it a day?
No, can't inject my daughter. I just feed her the old-fashioned way with a fake boobie.
Well, everyone's different. They raise their babies differently.
Your face is what made that sentence, and it's unfortunate that nobody's ever going to be able to see it.
Yeah, the mullet helps.
Yeah, we should talk about the mullet for like a good 5 minutes before we, I guess, veer off of baseball. Well, actually, we shouldn't veer off of baseball. We should hold off your mullet for a sec before I forget. We need to talk about the Mets.
Sure.
So now the whole Mets fan base being excited about Brody Van Wagenen.
Yes.
And like it's all coming to an end. All that excitement has just disappeared, and now they're all
a bunch of cunts.
But are they though?
Yes.
Hear me out.
Shoot.
Wilpon, whichever one, I don't fucking remember their name, says, "Oh, we're not going after Bryce Harper or Manny Machado because we already have a $30 million player in Cespedes." Right. And who has two $30 million players? The Nationals offered $300 million to Bryce Harper. That would have been their third $30 million player in your fucking division, douchebag.
Yeah.
Hello.
Listen.
Do you think they would have went for Bryce Harper if fucking they didn't have Cespedes? Like, he's using that as an excuse, and I guarantee you they still wouldn't fucking make an actual pass at him.
I don't know about that, man, honestly. But here's my thing with the Harper thing. Well, obviously, I think they should sign him. They have the money to sign him, and if they did sign him, they would make so much fucking money in revenue. Not that much money, like
the Nationals wouldn't make any extra money off of re-signing Bryce Harper for $300 million because the Nationals are used to him being there. The Mets, that would be a huge...
Oh, the stadium would be filled every fucking day.
Yeah.
So they definitely should sign it. My only thing is, if you ask me, would I rather have, and let's say this is probably not what's going to happen, but let's just say this is what's going to happen. Would I rather have Bryce Harper for 10 years, $350 million, where the fuck he's getting? Or
he's not getting anything yet. Nobody's signed him yet.
Well, I know that. Or would I rather not have him and sign Syndergaard and DeGrom to long-term deals? Maybe even Wheeler.
That's true.
So
true. You definitely don't want to let DeGrom go.
Don't get me wrong. They're probably not going to re-sign any of them because they're cunts.
But they don't re-sign DeGrom, dude. They're fucking stupid.
Yes. But
Syndergaard, I could see why they want to be cheap about it because he's a power pitcher and you know what I mean? Because you never know with the injury-prone shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
man.
anyway, like I said, I'd rather have that money to sign those players than sign fucking Bryce Harper. I also think Bryce Harper ain't fucking getting the money he thinks. I think he's going to get under $300 million, or he's going to get under 10 years, like a 6-year contract or something. I think, dude, the players of this magnitude, fucking Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, not being signed. Spring training is what, like a month away?
Yeah.
Not being signed already? That's insane. The teams they're basically going like, hey, players union, fuck off. We're not paying you guys this bunch of fucking money anymore. It's ridiculous.
And that's true because how is, I don't know, man, it's insane. That's why I was giving Pete shit with his email when he was like, they should sign like I understand like all his numbers that like by logic, everything that Pete said, it's all about you, Pete.
Fuck you, bud.
Everything that Pete said logically like makes perfect sense. Like how much money the Yankees make versus how much they could spend, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It all makes sense. But
Pete,
here's the deal.
By the way, come over Super Bowl, bud. You're invited. I don't think I texted you. Anyway, keep going.
Logically, it all makes sense. But when it comes down to it, like, nobody's just going to go ahead and be the first team to do crazy shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, all the rumblings.
Like two $30 million players like that. Like, when has a team ever done something that fucking gnarly?
Well, did you hear the whole thing with the White Sox?
Well, I know the White Sox have been really after Bryce Harper.
Right. But so supposedly someone, either an insider or like someone from the White Sox organization said, we never offered him a $300-400 million contract. We offered him like $200 million or something.
Yeah.
And then Harper's agent came out and was like, no, that's not true at all. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So there's like some weird shit going on with that too.
Well, the agents, I mean, they're the ones that go out and they have these conversations with people. So shit starts to get spread around.
Right.
So hopefully their players get all this discussion about how much they should make. And it's going to be this much, it's going to be this much. And like teams that are scared to lose the opportunity because they're fucking desperate. Right. And a player like that, they're going to fucking look at Cano. You know what I mean? Like, look at fucking... Like, come on, dude. Like, the Mariners, like, really? When they signed Cano for all that fucking money? And, like, 4 years later, they're like, somebody take him, anybody, please. Yeah. Like...
And I also think you hear a lot of rumblings, like, even the Phillies owner was like, we're going to sign Machado and fucking Harper. We don't care about money.
Yeah.
Really? Because you don't have them yet.
Yeah.
Right? If you're really willing to offer him this much money... Where is he?
Well, at the same time, everybody's going to wait now. It's this far into it. Everybody's going to wait. Everybody's going to wait to the last thing. And then when somebody...
I hope they're both sitting on their couch fucking week one.
That would be funny.
Be fucking hysterical. They'll be begging for $100 million. Fucking cunts. Oh, it is getting ridiculous. Crazy. It's getting too ridiculous. They got the player or the teams need to stop it at some point. Like, if Bryce Harper signs, let's say originally the projected thing was like $400 million, they were talking like possibly, realistically more like 300, 350, but 400, they're like, it could happen. If he gets 400 million next year when fucking Trout's a free agent, people are gonna be like, Trout might get 500 million. When does it end, dude?
And he, in my eyes, he actually deserves
if Mike
30
Trout
fucking million, 35
in the
million.
East Coast or in New York, you would hear so much more about him. He's the best player in baseball.
Yeah.
He fucking he'll hit over 30 home runs. He'll bat in over 100 RBIs. He'll steal fucking 20, 30 bases.
I was going to say, he's all around amazing, right?
He's the best
Like, there's
player.
Nothing missing from his game at all?
He's never injured. He's a super nice dude. He's not a cunt like Harper is.
Harper's definitely a cunt.
Like, he's just like, I gotta look up his stats over Harper because it's just retarded how much better of a player he is. But you don't hear much about him because he plays in fucking LA.
Yeah, plus Harper, you know what it is? You
Also,
know what? We've heard a lot about Harper. One, because he's on the East Coast, same division as the Mets, and like people rumbling like, oh, I'll sign him too. But, the past couple of years, everybody's been talking about the Yankees signing Harper.
Right.
And I think if they didn't get Giancarlo Stanton, I think the Yankees would be a way bigger player than either one of those dudes, for sure. But, I mean, just the fact of that like people talking about, oh, he'll be a Yankee. That's right. What keeps... That alone is probably a nice chunk of why Bryce Harper is fucking sitting there waiting to try and get like 300 and something mil. You know?
Of course. It's also like... if I read off his stats, you're going to be like, wait, that's Bryce Harper? Like, it's not like...
Dude, I was making that argument to you a couple weeks ago, and you were saying, you were like, no, I see him all the time, dude. He's fucking great. Not saying that he isn't great, but like...
He's one of those guys when you see him come up, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah, but his batting average is low. He strikes out like crazy, right?
Strikes out... Well,
he's more...
Last year was rough. Last year he struck out 169 times. The year before he only...
69.
Nice. The year before he only struck out 99. But let's see if I can find...
I also hope myself to come loudly, preferably in a 69. Fucking ball rats. What's that sentence he says? You know what I'm talking about? He's talking to fucking Earl from fucking Walking Dead. It's Earl, right?
Oh, yeah, Merle.
Yeah, Merle. That's I had the right, ending. And fucking Brody's talking to him or whatever, and he says something like the word preferably and like somehow 69 or something, and he's like, I too also hope to come loudly, preferably in a 69 or something. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't at all.
It's right. It's the chocolate pretzel, the fucking chocolate pretzel scene when he fucking scratches his ass and feeds him the chocolate pretzel.
I know that
with the
scene.
dude.
I just don't. I don't remember that.
I'm gonna try to find it real quick while you're looking up stats.
All right, so where is it? Oh yeah, no. Okay, so where's the average here? There's so many fucking stats. I just want to know slugging average. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, he's only been over 300 in his career twice.
Hey, look at that ring. What is that? That is my junior college class ring, cum laude 69. I also hope to cum laude one day, preferably in a 69.
Because it's cum laude or something,
Yeah.
right? I too. That's what it is. I'm so glad that worked the first time I searched for it. Thank you, Internet. You did your fucking job.
She does it every once in a while.
We do call it a she because, how reliable is it?
So, yeah. What do you want? You want average home runs or RBIs per year?
Well, hit me with some stats. I'm going to fucking whatever you got. I mean, it is the Ballcast. Let's do it. Whatever you want to read
2012, 2018. He's an average 279 hitter. I'll just give you average.
Nowadays, what people want, that's not terrible at all.
If you hit over 300 nowadays, you're awesome.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who's hitting over 300 nowadays? That's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So 2012, 270. I want to give you years. I'll just go 3 years. 270, 274, 273, 330, 2015. That's great. Drops down to 243 next year, 319 the following year, and last year was 249.
Okay. Now hit me with home runs.
Home runs. 2012 will start 22, 20, 13, 42, 2015. That's the same year he had that breakout year with the
Yeah,
average.
huge year.
Drops back down 24, 29, last year 34.
No, yeah, and the RBIs are going to be even more disappointing. Hit me with those. Didn't he only have 1 year over 100, dude? Cano's fucking hitting more RBIs than this motherfucker.
It's funny. The only year he has over 100, the only year he has 100 RBIs was last year. Other than that,
So even that breakout year, he
59,
had
58, 32. His breakout year, he had 99. So
What's the hype about Bryce Harper? Is it just the consistency of having what is it?
He's a good player.
He's good, but he's not. Is that $300 to $400 million good to you?
Well, no one is. No one should be making that much fucking money. It's baseball.
That's true. But
no,
why do people?
Money.
Why do? Yeah, but not to be literal. No one should make that much money. Or whatever. Why is he in the conversation of $30-some million?
He's that one player. When he gets up to plate, he could change the game. Always. It's always a threat. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but think about how many players that maybe don't have as many RBIs or maybe, 10 less home runs or whatever, and their batting average is higher. Changing a game is all about batting average.
I understand that, but it's just that presence that those all-star players have that presence at the plate. Think of when A-Rod was up back in the day, Well, actually, he was never really clutch with the Yankees, so that's a bad.
He was the only year I think he was real clutch was the year they won in 2009 when they won it, right?
Yep.
That was really the only day. If anything, he was he had decent stats, but he wasn't clutch. That was the whole thing, right?
Greatest Yankee of all time.
I don't. I have a shot poured, one, and two. I mean, I'm willing to go as far.
It almost looks like bacon on there, huh?
I'm really trying my best to ignore it. And I know the more I ask you to take it off, the more you're going to troll me with it. So I'm just trying to move on with my life, So
Heard.
He put it on his shot glass. Are you fucking kidding me?
What? Are we doing a shot?
It's not me taking the shot, dude.
What? You're not
He
taking
has
a
his
shot?
Band-Aid, his old dirty Band-Aid stuck on his shot glass and a piece of it's in there. And he's about to take the shot.
Cheers. I wish you people could see how upset Fudge is right now.
I don't. That's fucking rank, dude, what you just did.
I've done worse.
No, it's. Have you, though? I'm at this point, after
What
you
are
read
you
out those
doing? Your
stats.
daughter has a Band-Aid. You have to take it off of her.
I love my daughter. Big difference. Dude, she pisses and shits on me and at me all the time.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem to bother you. It's if I just started peeing right now, you'd probably laugh.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, if I took a shit right now, you'd be like, oh, it smells, but
Poop's funny.
poop's funny.
Why'd you do it? Because poop's funny. Poop's real fucking funny. Poop doesn't really gross me out at all. It's just always hilarious. Always funny. Back to baseball. I'm at this point, after you read off those stats, I'm willing to go as far as saying Bryce Harper is overrated, like big time.
He's not though. Like I said, you'll see if you guys sign him, you'll see it. He's also a great outfielder.
Yeah, well, defense is important too because a lot of people sometimes only care about his offense and stuff. But those numbers were not 30 mil to me, man. I mean, I don't know.
In today's baseball, I mean, you know, he's not like Albert Pujols or like fucking who was the other? Why can't I think of his name right now? From the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. Like he's not like one of those players, you know what I mean? Or Mike Trout, but he's as a free agent at his age.
Well, he's young too, right?
Yeah. You know, that's how it goes, man. And I hope it does it. I hope it backfires on all of them. They're all sitting in. I hope he signs somewhere for $200 million. It'd be fucking excellent. And then everyone go, oh, back down the earth to the earth. Perfect.
Yeah, he is kind of a cunt
Because
too.
it started last year, man. Like there was, I can't think of all the players, but there were so many big name free agents.
Neil Walker only got $4 million. That was crazy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but like, he deserved more than $4 million.
Yeah.
He's solid fucking player.
No,
dude.
last year he didn't because of the back injury. If you miss most of the year with a back injury,
He didn't miss most of the year last year.
the year before he did.
Oh, so okay. Well, that was when he was on the Mets.
Yeah, with the Met, he missed most of the year with a back injury. Like, of course you're not getting a big contract after that. If it was like an arm injury or whatever, maybe some kind of a leg, depending.
Did the Yankees re-sign him, or did nobody sign him yet?
That I have no idea. I haven't heard
He's
anything.
a killer utility guy, man. I think Neil Walker's I think he's a killer player to have on your team, big time.
A great clubhouse guy too. That
makes him more important. You know what I mean? Like some people. I know Jeff was like bagging on it or whatever, but like that's like 70% of the reasons that the Yankees
bags on everything.
He does, and it's funny.
Yeah, show up to the podcast, Jeff. You can bag on it here, you cunt.
That's like 70% of the reason the Yankees signed Sabathia for like another year. Because he's a fucking killer clubhouse guy, dude. And there's a lot of young people, a lot of young fucking stars that don't have huge contracts.
Funny thing about Spathia, not to cut you off, but I did. Just fuck you.
It's like I do it to everybody all the time anyway.
You do. You do it to me. Stop doing it to guests. It's embarrassing.
I can't.
So you know me. I love shit talking. Like when one of my
cunt is a solid word for you.
It is. One of my favorite Yankee shit talking moments, and I actually still have the photo on my phone, was when Cano was the captain of the home run derby, and he hit 0 home runs. And it was like me and all my glory for like months.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, actually,
like you being a cunt.
Cespedes won that year, and he wasn't even selected at All-Star, but Cano was like, no,
imagine if that guy had some heels.
I know. But anyway, so I love those moments. Do you remember, and this is one of those moments for me, do you remember CC Sabathia's first game as a Yankee?
Not his first, no. Not at all.
It was amazing for me.
He just did terrible?
Dude, terrible's not even a word. So imagine the Yankees, they have no pitching. I think at this point they had the Asian dude with the glasses. This was like the end of Pettit. Musina was there. It was the end of him. The Asian dude's name was Wang or Chang or something.
That's racist.
No, I really was. I think it was Wang. He was wore glasses. It was embarrassing. He was hit or miss. Just like they do now, they really need a pitcher. So they spent a fuckload on CC.
Yeah.
Do you remember how good CC was before he came to the Yankees? When he was with Milwaukee?
Yeah, I do.
I forget who. I think he was with the Twins or Cleveland. I always get those two confused.
It's Cleveland. He was with Cleveland, and then he was fucking killing it with Milwaukee, and then the Yankees gave him all that
First
money.
of all, CC's dumb. He should have never left NL, dude. He would just he'd hit 12 home runs a year. It was great. He would pitch a fucking 9-inning shutout and hit 2 home runs. It was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
But yeah, so his first game for the Yankees, I don't think he had his first thrown strike for, I think it was the second or the third inning.
People were swinging though?
No. He was just out of the strike zone.
That is fucking pretty gnarly. People get jitters when they come to New York, though.
Dude, I was with so many Yankee fans, and they were fuming. And in my head, I want to be like, guys, it's one game. It's CC. He'll be fine. Calm the fuck down.
But you would never do that because you want to piss off Yankee fans, so.
And I was just in people's faces like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Makes sense.
Oh, it was amazing. It was a very amazing time.
Yeah, it's kind of like people booing Giancarlo Stanton after like 3 weeks.
Dumb fucking Yankee fans. I hate what's worse than a Yankee fan.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go as far as booing because I feel like that I mean, I don't know. I kind of see their side, but at the same time, I think it's just kind of lame to do it. But it's like,
well, all you're doing is you're gonna make them worse. Like, I mean, some players can go over that, but let's say he's one of the guys
make it known, like, hey, dude, figure it the fuck out and stop sucking.
Yeah, or it's a fully guaranteed contract, and this guy's mentally, and he can't mentally take the criticism, and he's just fucking up more because of it. And then he just sucks the whole time.
He came back, though. He definitely
No, I understand
came back.
that, but like, you see where I'm coming from. Like, let him be, dude. You know what I mean? Don't make him worse.
He would get, I mean, I don't think there was a single Yankee that got more angry at himself when he did poorly than him.
Oh, yeah.
Like last year, like.
Well, even fucking not Judge, Sanchez, how bad Sanchez was last year. He got some shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's the thing, though. Like, he like finds ways to hit in big moments. That's why the Yankees
batting like 150.
No. It was terrible. I am not. His batting average was like fucking hot shit, dude. Like I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is he comes back.
Was hot shit worse than cold shit?
Yeah, because it smells way worse. I guarantee you, hot shit's worse than cold.
But
shit.
what if you?
No, but think about it though. Like he can hit in big moments, and that's why the Yankees aren't going to give up on him yet. Even though his fucking defense needs to be improved big time, he's got that cannon. He can throw fucking. He's got a hell of an arm.
I don't care about his defense. If you're gonna hit 30 home runs, like 80 plus RBIs, and you're gonna throw people out, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
let a ball hit the dirt and you let someone get home. That doesn't bother me. For catchers, to me, as long as you can fucking throw someone out and hit, you're good.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, someone throws a breaking ball. Like if you have a break ball pitcher, put someone else in.
Like I said, I think the Yankees aren't giving up on him yet because of the fact that
shouldn't.
He can. Yeah. No,
and
I
no
agree.
one else.
Well, I mean, but you know, the Yankees, they can just go out and sign and get whoever they want if they really want to.
Who?
I mean,
there's no one left. Unless they're gonna trade for fuck. I guess they could trade for fucking
Yeah, what's his name? Fucking Realmuto.
Yeah.
But not saying that they should. What I'm trying to say is that he can fucking be there in special moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Comes back from being injured how many times last year that he was fucking hitting big home runs in the Red Sox. He might have been like one of the only hitters doing anything in the Red Sox series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it helped a lot too.
Oh man. I mean, nobody was stopping the fucking Red Sox last year, dude. Let's be real. They had like 3 MVPs. Like, you know what I mean?
Did they end up winning the World Series?
Why are you wasting time?
What?
We don't have much. We don't have much of it.
I forget, man.
No, you don't forget.
Yeah.
People don't forget. It's soccer. It's fucking soccer.
I like
Relax.
Soccer.
No, you don't.
I know.
Yeah, man, the Red Sox are. I mean, I don't know what they did in the offseason, but did they even need to do anything?
They just signed all their players back. That's all.
I was gonna say, yeah, they signed Evaldi, right?
Yep.
I recalled that. I mean, they got everybody still, so they're gonna be fucking great again.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys are trash.
Nothing
I like like I hate the Giants, but there's nothing better than watching the Yankees suffer.
I would think you hate the Yankees more than the Giants.
Oh, for sure.
Which sounds weird because like you really hate the Giants.
Oh, I don't like the Giants at all, but just watching
used to.
They're stupid fuck.
See, you never used to like the Yankees. You used to like the Giants.
That's not true.
Yeah,
but,
you'll never admit it, but
do you have me admitting that?
I'm an honest guy. I'm an honest guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's the Yankees are just so
anyway.
smug. We don't have names on our jersey because it's traditional and we're classy. We can't grow a beard here because we're classy. Shut the fuck up.
Is Harper really gonna shave all his fucking? Well, he's not.
Well, he did. He did that whole thing last year where he shaved. Be like, oh, see, I can shave and go a game. Fuck the Yankees, dude. You're gonna give me a $300 million contract and I can't have a beard? Fuck you. Fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I can't live without a beard.
I can't have my name on the back of my jersey so I can promote my own personal name. Fuck you, Yankees. The original pinstripes. Every team has pinstripes, you dumb fucking cunts. Fucking hate the Yankees. That dumb song on WFAN when they promote the Yankees, it's like, it's like fucking church music. No one gives a fuck.
It is.
It's not church. You know what I'm talking about, right? The song.
Do. Yeah.
Oh, I've literally punched my car so many times. Just like the volume button, you press it in the middle of my console.
Sounds like a lot
Every
of
time
jealousy.
that comes on, dude, I just punch it. It's like, you really fucking think who you are, eh? 27 fucking fuck.
That's how I finished the season, batting .796.
And the clouds parted.
You know what we should do for a Ballcast?
Kill all Yankees.
What we should do for a Ballcast, if we got like nothing going on, or like if baseball's just kind of boring that month, we should just watch Beer League like the night before and just have a Ballcast all about Beer League. That'd be the best episode ever, dude.
I'm in, dude.
But no guests, because unless Jeff makes it here, because Jeff is a big fan of that movie. No guests. Nobody here to fuck it up for us.
You think we could actually? There's got to be some way to Google like, or even like tweet Artie. Maybe he can figure it out.
For what?
Figure out like the actual teams in that league, in the beer league, and like the stats for and like go over. Like
we might be able to tweet at him enough to maybe get him to like send us like a little clip or a video that we could play on the podcast or something. Because he's a little down in his luck right now. A little bit. So kind of doesn't have a nose and he's in rehab at the moment. Unless he's out of rehab. I don't know how long it lasts. But I know he's done it multiple times, but I know he's currently trying very hard to stay fucking sober. So
you
good
think he
for
has
him.
any money?
I mean, I see his tweets like promoting his shows and stuff. Like, he's out there touring. He's doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, but I want to say any money he's made from Howard and stuff like that, like maybe some movies and stuff.
Oh,
like,
no, that shit he don't have anymore.
Yeah, I think at his prime of like making any money, he's fucked it up. Like, it's gone, I would think now, but
you gotta give him credit. He probably, his nose alone is I guarantee. I haven't listened to any of his new stand-up.
Looking at him like makes me sad.
Does it?
His nose alone is like a knot. It's like a Z. It's like a smashed.
Yeah, but think of that nose. Dude, that nose, I guarantee gave him 10 minutes of material. He probably opens the show talking shit about his nose.
No, it's true. And I mean,
you have
imagine
to.
all the drugs he did, all the stories he got from it. I'm sure, I know, dude. Ari Lang's fucking hilarious, man. He's like one of the only people left that actually like doesn't give a shit about being politically correct. I mean, he's a huge influence to us comedically or like just everything in general. Like, I would never, like, I'm always gonna love that guy. You know what I mean? He's the fucking man, dude.
Why did you come to see him with us?
Was I dating the cunt?
No.
It must have been something with work, like I couldn't take off or I couldn't afford it.
Oh, that was probably when you were.
It's probably money.
Yeah, I don't think you were working then.
No, well,
I don't know.
when was I not working after? Besides, like, the end of last year or the end of 2017 for like 2 months.
It was like 3 years ago. Well, I wonder why
I was worried. The only time I was unemployed recently was just fucking in between my tours at the end of 2017 for like a month.
It was definitely after that name we shall not speak, but maybe it was before like maybe you were still in Greenwood Lake or something. No, that's
when I was in Greenwood Lake, I had to like all of a sudden pay for rent all on my own. Like I did not have any money.
Yeah.
Like I was fucking hitting like I was going to Cumberland Farms down the street and grabbing like $2 fucking tall boys and shit to get
loaf of white bread to last a week.
Yeah, no, it was.
What'd you have for dinner, Fudge? I ate the crust of this white bread.
Yeah, you got to think I was living with, my ex-girlfriend and we were splitting all the bills and everything like that. You know what I mean? And then
I found some old bacon fat in his fucking pan.
I was getting it done. When you're put in circumstances where you got to get it done, it's actually not too shabby. What do you mean? Like, being single, nothing, no responsibilities. You're just trying to pay rent. You got your job.
Slinging that D.
It could have been nice if I slung more. I didn't sling that much, I promise. I should have, but what are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't want to say I could have.
It's for a later date.
I definitely don't want to say I could have, but I should have. No, but yeah, dude, like that's the bet. Like when you are in like tough times with money and you got to pay your bills, whatever. Like it actually makes like having some fun times that much better because like you find like ways to like get a few bucks here and there to like, you know what I mean? Like getting some tall boys or whatever. You're like, dude, let's split this fucking pint of fucking Sambuca or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like
fuck with Sambuca, dude.
Sambuca?
I fuck with that, dude.
Yo, let's get some Sambuca in us, dude.
What I used to call it, Sambuki.
Yeah, Sambuki.
That Buki, bro.
The Buki. The Buki.
The Buki. What were we talking about?
Artie Lang. Oh, I'm gonna keep tweeting at Artie Lang until I can get something from him, like to like make it personal enough to where I can play it on the podcast. Maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, dude, like we got a podcast, man, and if you could just like tweet me back a 20-second video of you talking about beer league,
bro. Offer him $100.
Well, I don't want to insult him. That would be insulting. Just to offer him money.
Here's $100 and a loaf of bread. Retweet our podcast, dude.
Well, no, all I would want to do is just tweet back to us and just like with like a just a 10-second video of being like, oh, beer league. We just gotta come up with something. Be like, hey, can you tweet us? We're gonna do a podcast episode about the movie Beer League. It's one of our all-time top favorite movies. Can you just tweet back a video of you for like 10 seconds? Just, even if you just make fun of us for 10 seconds, like who gives a shit? Just like,
he's already made fun of me.
No, yeah, he made fun of you and you said you talked to him, right?
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think he's definitely like that type of dude where I think he might respond to us. I think it might be cool.
Maybe bring up, be like, I'm friends with Fat Kid and Faggot Mets fan. Because that's what he called us.
Oh yeah, you gotta remember the venue. The venue is gonna be what's important for him to remember. Newton Theater.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
By the way, dude, we got keep every time you're free, look up Newton Theater, like who's there. Because every once in a while there's a fucking gem. Like Jim Brewer was there 2 years ago, and I'd open on a Saturday. And it was a Friday, and I was like, oh, dude, he had two shows. He had a 7:00 show and an 11:00 show.
Yeah.
I'm like, she was working. I'm like, I'm just going to go by myself. I'm going to buy a ticket. I went for a 7:00 show, sold out. And the 11:00 wasn't. I was like, I have to be at work at 9.
That's rough.
And it wasn't even that. Like, I don't think I would have been able to get an Uber home at like fucking 2 a.m. from Newton. But anyway, every once in a while they have a gem there. So we're going to keep up on that.
You see Mikey Smith tagged us in some shit about Joey Diaz playing at like some casino a couple hours away. He wants us to go.
Oh, really? No, I didn't see it.
Oh, man, I fucking would love to go, but it's just, I don't know. It's because I only got a week of vacation left at this point. You know what I mean?
We'll talk about
it. And a couple sick days. So, I mean, I love Joey Diaz, man. Of course I'd want to go see him, but I mean, to be using vacation time right now, I want to see I want to see a comedian I haven't seen yet. Yeah. You know, I want to see like.
Well, dude, did you see Theo Von's playing in Boston in March?
See, I ain't going to Boston.
No, I understand that. I retired from Boston. I'm never going back.
You said that a week before you went to Boston last year.
No. This is official. You cannot get unless someone's paying for every drink I have and paying for everything. If it's a free trip to Boston,
I'm sure someone, the last name we can't speak, will buy you a $20 bottle of fucking vodka, dude, to make you go.
Fuck, I don't need more than that, dude. I'm talking about bar tabs.
I mean, I like 2 bottles.
I'm talking. What's it gonna take, Ray? A bottle? 2, Jimmy. I'm talking bar tabs, rides, hotels, all the necessities.
Theo Von comes around. Oh, I mean, the broad's going to want to go see Theo Von, too, though. So that's going to have to be like a whole thing. Like,
well, no, here's what I'm saying, dude. If he's playing Boston, I wonder if he's going to kind of come down a little bit and do a little bit of an East Coast tour.
Yeah, we gotta pay attention because, like...
That's in March, so that's coming up, dude. So even if he plays somewhere in New York that's like an hour away, I'm fucking going. Like, I know we fucked up with Bill Burr and Jim Jeffries, which sucks because those are 2 of my favorite comedians.
So that's the thing.
It was just very bad timing.
Well, yeah, they're high on my list, too, but Bill Burr was during the week at MSG in the city. It's rough going to the fucking city during the week, dude. Now, Jim Jeffries would have been good, but it was the baby shower.
Right.
So it was just, it was the worst timing. Dude, we would have been going to Jim Jeffries. We would have been going to Jim Jeffries if it wasn't for the fucking baby shower. Plain simple.
I knew I hate that. Oh, I can't say I hate the baby anymore, right? Because it's born.
It's born. It's alive. Just don't. It's, you know.
I promise I wouldn't make fun of the baby once the baby was dropped. So I'll leave
See, I didn't even request that from you, so I don't even know why that's...
Well, I'm a gentleman.
You know, at one point, you're going to, like, meet my child, right?
I'm dreading the day.
I'm sure it'll be, like, 10, 15 years from now.
You're not going to make me hold it. You're not one of those people, are you?
I'm not even going to make you meet it. I'm just saying, at one point, my child is going to be in the vicinity of you.
Oh, well, maybe.
See, you know, I was thinking this the other night. Like, I was thinking in my head, just like some random situation stuff. I think if it came down to it, got you drunk enough. Not too drunk, because I wouldn't want you to drop my daughter.
Right.
But if I got you drunk enough, I think you would, like, hold my daughter and be like, yeah, she's not so bad, big, you know. And I'd have to, like, sign contracts saying, like, I couldn't tell anybody that you weren't upset about holding my daughter. You know what I mean?
I don't hold babies, man.
Well, you're on the mic right now. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to admit it.
Did I tell you when Jim made me hold his baby?
No, what happened?
Because you got to hold the baby, dude. I was like, I don't do babies.
I would never dude. What's weirder than like holding a baby you don't want to hold?
Well,
you know what I mean?
He's like, dude, you're one of my best friends. I had a baby. You got to take a picture holding the baby. Everyone wants to see it. I'm like, all right.
I would never make you do that, dude.
I was like, how do I hold it? He's like, well, he's hold it like a football. I'm just holding this baby like this. Like fucking...
That's scary holding the
I'm just like,
I mean, I do it with my child all the time, but, you know, I can fucking walk around vacuuming the house with my baby in my other hand. That's, you know, You're a dad, you got to get it done, dude. You know what I mean?
Now, if you have a Roomba, put that baby on the Roomba. It'll vacuum and rock that baby to sleep at the same time.
Much better now. Baby had a gnarly diaper rash, like real bad. We had to get fucking prescription ointment or whatever. It happens, dude. Yeah. I feel for it. I feel bad. So we haven't been wiping because we'll irritate it more. Bring it to the sink, rinse it off real good. So I'm holding that thing with one arm. Even the broad's freaking the fuck out. She's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, babe, I need the other hand to make sure the water isn't going to burn her. You know what I mean? Why are you looking funny?
You're washing your kid's asshole in your sink? I'm bringing fucking Solo cups next time at your house.
I clean everything, dude.
Eating fucking booty hole cups.
There's no dishes in the sink, bozo. You think I'm just letting shit chunks fly in our glasses and shit? You loser.
The sink after? Were you bleaching that bad boy?
I'm cleaning the sink, yes.
How are you cleaning it?
A fucking dish soap and fucking...
You gotta bleach. You bleach the sink after that, bud.
I don't use bleach, dude. You use bleach on drinking fucking... The things you put your filtered water in, you use bleach on, which I'm not a big fan of.
You gotta clean it. What cleans better than bleach? You don't like clean shit, dude?
You're worrying too much about baby poop is what's happening.
Fucking, I want that on my fucking raspberry vodka traditional, dude.
Who says it's going to get on there?
I don't know. It's in your sink now. You got poo particles all over your fucking contaminated fucking sink, dude.
I clean the sink, bozo. Relax.
Yeah, with fucking a little bit of soap spray. You probably missed the spot. You know, spray with some bleach.
You got like the super hot water too. You fucking washing that kills all kinds of shit, bro. That water being that hot, dude, scald the skin off your hand. It's gonna kill whatever's in that sink.
Nah, you're embarrassing yourself.
Don't. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna be just fine.
Never come to your house again, dude. Fucking. I'm coming over there.
I think I'm gonna pour you a drink next time you come over to my house.
Hell no, you're not, dude.
I'm gonna take a dirty diaper and wipe it on the glass, not tell you, and just see what happens. See how grossed out you get.
I appreciate that because of the troll with the Band-Aid.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna fucking say, dude? The dirty ass Band-Aid,
I'm not
bro?
putting this Band-Aid in your food, dude. Oh, what's going on?
It's so disgusting, dude.
Let's do it.
It's it's so gross. I'm sorry, I was scared. Kristen's gonna. Well, no, she doesn't have to work early tomorrow, right?
She does have to work early tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, Kristen.
The only reason it's acceptable for us doing it is because I was like, well, I told you, and then you switched. You switched because the Royal Rumble's tomorrow. Come over, man. It'll be fun.
No, we got my brother and his wife and my goddaughter's coming over tomorrow. And
Sounds awful.
She's got some coworkers. No, it's gonna be good.
Not because your brother's there. I mean, anything with your brother's amazing.
Yeah, we're going to we were just talking about tonight. We're going to our cousin's wedding in May, and I think it's gonna be
cousin Billy Bob or
he's already married, lives 2 minutes up the street. Wrong cousin. It's on the Haggerty side. Cousin Travis. So you never met him.
Billy Bob Thornton's on. He's on your side.
That's on my mom's side. Would you still need to hang out with Billy Joe because you guys?
That's Billy Joe.
Yeah.
All right, Billy Joe Thornton. I'm in.
His name's William. I don't know why it's so hard for you to get that, but you definitely do need to meet Billy Joe. I can't even imagine what that night would be like. Actually, I can imagine a shit ton of whiskey and you guys.
Why is he come on the podcast?
I think I've asked before. I'll get him on here. I'll get it. He'll definitely come on. He'll be, dude. It can't be a night when Kristen has to work early because he's louder than me.
Oh God!
I'm telling you right now, Billy Joe is more outrageous than me, dude.
Did you take home all the sound conditioning that was in the basement?
I'll bring him back. I'll just build a wall around him. Not
Put him
like
in his own little fucking spot with styrofoam.
Dude, when you guys meet, I'm almost scared because I feel like you guys are just gonna like start hanging out behind my back and shit. I'm telling you, you're gonna love Billy Joe, bro.
Hopefully, man. No, like not. Hopefully, don't like him. Hopefully, I'll start hanging out with him more, and I hang out with you.
Yeah, I don't blame you. His kids are all grown up and like off in college now, so
nice.
So that Band-Aid, dude.
Oh, so should we be? Well, we were talking about sports at some point.
No, yeah, we're going back because we still have to talk about fucking at this point shit football. But
anyway, back to the Mets, and this is not the last thing we were talking about. I'm not.
What do you think about Bernie Van Wagen? And like, what do you think about what the Mets ownership doing? Because all of a sudden he came in hot, things were looking good, and now all of a sudden it fizzled out, and Mets fans are pissed, dude.
Well, because there's nothing else. What else are we gonna do? Dude, we've had so much relief depth.
You had two players
in relief.
Yeah, so it was only two. You re-signed Familia, or I shouldn't say re-signed.
We've signed. We added 4 relieving pitchers.
Really?
Yeah, we just signed a lefty the other day for. He's not the best. He's not the best guy in the world. I think he's got like a 3.4 average. But still, we've added that. We added Jed Lowry, who's a great positional player. I mean, our team is so much better than it was last year. We have so much depth. It's depth. What? I feel like
depth.
That's a depth.
Yep.
Depth. Not. Was I?
You're coming
depth?
close. You are saying depth. Yep.
Depth.
Yep. There you go. Just spit all over the $400 mic.
That's my mic, dude. Fucking be.
You only
easy.
paid for half of it.
I paid for all this shit, dude.
You paid for half.
Dude, the team's like they're a solid team right now.
Yeah.
If Cespedes was healthy, no one will be bitching right now. Nobody.
That's
because if he was healthy, you would have we have some hitters, but they're all questionable. They're young. They're coming off injuries. But
that's what gets you guys a lot is injuries,
dude, the
man.
past 2
And then
years
like
have
the
been
lack of depth. Like
brutal.
as soon as the injuries start hitting you guys, like your team turns from like a pretty fucking good team, sometimes great, to like shit.
Nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people forget too, the Mets at the end of the year were probably one of the better teams in the league.
In the beginning of the year too.
Well, the first 12 games. But
Yeah,
the last like month or two of the year, the Mets, I think, were like 16 games over 500. Not realistically, but like that's how they were playing.
Yeah.
Because they start getting healthy. So I think this team this year is going to be so much better. And like I said, if Cespedes was there, or if he was here,
Because he's
year,
not even going to come back until like the 2020 season, right?
Well, there's a chance he could come back this year. But I'd fucking doubt it. We'll see what happens.
Too bad it's not the AL, huh? You just fucking have him come back way sooner and just have him fucking...
They need to fucking work on that. But yeah, I think the Mets have some good hitters. They don't have that number.
That's going to be Cano's spot, though, actually. So in a couple of years,
true, yeah.
if he's still there. So
right now, Cano is the guy. So
yeah, but Cano's still hitting though.
Yeah, he is. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So just all you're gonna hope is that like those PEDs aren't gonna change him. You know?
Well,
the lack of PEDs, I should say, aren't gonna change him.
Well, if it does, like fucking figure it out, dude. Sneak some gummies like A-Rod was doing, figuring that shit out. Bro.
Sneak some gummies. You always say gummies, like
that's what he was taking.
Yeah,
it's popping gummies.
Yeah, it's. I got you. All right, let's move on to football. I'm actually
one last thing. Yeah, so if you're a Met fan being pissed because we made a splash and we haven't done anything else, we have. Shut up. Enjoy the year. Fuck off.
I'm surprised you're settling like that, to be honest with you.
What's up?
I said, I'm surprised you're settling like that, to be honest with you.
Dude, we've been the most active team in free agency this year. Of the entire MLB, we've been the most active team when it comes to signing people. And we probably brought in like 10 new people.
10
players? Yeah.
You get the 4 relievers. You got Cano. You get that catcher.
Right.
Who's the other 4 people?
Jed Lowry.
Who's he?
He's a baseball player in the...
Yeah, but what position, asshole?
He can play every infield position.
Oh, he's one of those guys. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So that's 7.
Who else? Who else? I don't know. We've been like one of the most active teams though, for sure. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of bullshit to hear their will upon be like, oh, we're not going to have 2 $30 million players. And when you know that if Cespedes wasn't there, that they probably still wouldn't be thinking about it anyways.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I don't know. Let's move on to football for some dumb reason, I guess. Either way, I'm still excited for this year. Like, I'm very...
Baseball's going to be fun again this year.
Don't get me wrong. If the Phillies actually go through with... we said we would give fucking Machado and Harper.
Imagine if the Phillies sign both those two.
If they sign both of them...
That's fucking not okay for you guys, man.
Yeah, then I'll be a little...
That would put them over the Braves for sure, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no shit.
Well, the Braves are like probably the best team in your division right now, right?
The Braves and the Phillies were pretty fucking close last year. But yeah, that would suck. But other than that, I am confident right now as the our division stands, we could win the division.
Yeah.
If we're healthy, so. But yeah, I'm confident going into this season. It's going to be a fun season, I think, for the Mets. So we have a lot of young players that are coming up that look good. A lot like, you get Conforto on a good, healthy
Luckily,
year.
you didn't get rid of all of them just to get one catcher.
Yeah. And I saw the other night, MLB ranked Brandon Nimmo like, I don't want to fuck this number up. I think like the 5th best outfielder in baseball.
Defense or overall?
Overall. Like just they went through all the numbers.
Nimmo's really good, right?
Yeah, well, he had 1 year, so who knows? But So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm right. All these Mets, stop being cunts. Relax. I get why they're pissed because it's the same thing every year.
But here's the thing though, like he's talking about coming out winning now.
Yeah.
Coming out, you want to win now? Fucking sign one of these players, dude. I'm surprised you're defending them. I can see what you're saying. Like you're making sense, like logically. Like I get all of that. I get it. I get that. I mean, it's the same Wilpon excuses, dude. It's same shit. And even if they didn't have Cespedes, if they didn't have that fucking, what are they going to pay him? 28, 29 million this year, even though insurance can take a nice chunk of it.
The Wilpons are a bunch of cunts. Spend the money. Like I'm not defending them.
They wouldn't sign either one of these players.
What I'm saying, who has if healthy and playing the way they should play, who has a better rotation at MLB?
Yeah, but how many times dude, there was a stat out last year with DeGrom that like if they hit like 2 more runs in like all of DeGrom's games, he would have won like 18 more games or some crazy shit.
If DeGrom
you guys need hitting.
Yeah. Dude, last year every single starting player on the Mets fucking offense was injured at some point.
Yeah.
Like
it gets to be like it's like a freakish thing with you guys too.
Yeah, it's not like you lose 1 or 2 guys, I get it, or one guy's gone for a week. Dude, everyone was injured last year. Starting catcher, starting first baseman, all our outfielders, our backup outfielders.
Yeah.
Fucking everyone, dude. Everyone. Like if DeGrom was on, if he had a year like that 3 years ago, he would have won like 25 games, dude. Like it's insane.
So I guess we'll move on to the NFL.
Relax, Mets fans will be okay.
Well, we're just about to move on to a shit ton of bitching. We don't have anything fun to say about the NFL.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, should we just open up with the hot takes, man? Just fucking get right into it because...
Oh, don't steal material. Hot takes. Come on, dude.
Well, the fucking, the shit that everybody, that people that have been bitching about, want to hear about. Here's what I have to say. Okay? One thing is absolute ridiculousness and it's fucking bullshit and like nothing almost can and or will be done about it.
Ken's not here tonight, man.
Yeah. And the other thing is just like, all right, this is just the way it happened. But one simple thing, a completely different outcome. In my eyes, it should be the Chiefs and the Saints in the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you why. One, I'll start off with like the lesser of the two. If that, I don't remember if it was a linebacker or a lineman, but that one Chiefs defensive player was offsides.
Right.
And it was pretty bad too, from what I remember. On that play, it was like 45 seconds left, whatever. The Chiefs actually intercepted the ball.
Right.
If he wasn't offsides, the Chiefs would have won. Now, like I said, it's a little bit of a reach with that or whatever.
Right.
It's whatever. That guy made the mistake. There wasn't any bullshit with that. That's whatever.
Right call.
It was the right call. No, absolutely the right call. It was the right call. But just that's more on that guy. That's me more like he's a good player. Like even Jamal Adams was sticking up for that guy, saying like he would love to have him on the Jets and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name at all. But how do you do that, man? How do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you let in my eyes, the entire season was in your hands and you fucking destroyed it. You ruined
a
historic season, dude.
I mean, go on.
How is that tough? How is that tough, dude? 40-something seconds left. You can't make a fucking mistake. You're trying to make a play, but you force yourself into a mistake. That's the thing about the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Like their defense, when it comes to points and yards, was garbage.
Right.
But when it came to like randomly making big plays and like getting turnovers and like getting sacks and interceptions, like they did a fucking pretty good job. That guy costed his team the trip to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The ball was intercepted. You hear calls on Chiefs radio and they're like, oh my God, wait, but there's a flag. Oh my God, this could be the game.
It's very, I've been through some rough times with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. You know, that's tough as a fan.
Because it was caused by one of your players.
As a fan, that is so depressing.
You can't make mistakes like that in games like that, man.
Yeah, but you know what? That happens all the time, though.
How many millions of dollars do you make? You make millions of dollars to not do that, dude. That is simple discipline and paying attention. I know you're focused on trying to get to Brady because that's the only way to fucking beat Brady is to get pressure on him. I get that, but you can't. He was offsides by like fucking 2 feet, dude. It was a lot.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Is that more on him or is that Tom Brady?
What do you mean?
I mean, Tom Brady doing the snap count, fucking making that happen. You know what I mean?
No, he didn't jump. He was just lined up like 2 feet in front of everybody else.
Oh, wait. I'm confused now. I forgot which play we're talking about.
It's a play with I think it was 45 seconds left. The end of, regulation. It was the play that Tom Brady threw a pick.
Oh, with the pick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it was 45 seconds left, something like that. And it was enough time to where if that pick stood, Chiefs would have kneeled it, and that would have been the game.
Right.
That would have been a wrap. And this guy was clearly a couple feet off. It was almost a yard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You know what sucks about that too is, so what was the score at the end of the first half? Do you remember?
Oh, fuck no.
It was
the Patriots were whooping their ass.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And fucking Mahomes came back, scored 3 unanswered touchdowns and shit. He did his job, dude.
I literally remember going. Let's say, I don't remember exact numbers, but let's say they were up 2 touchdowns at the first. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it to myself. I'm not doing it. Shut the game off.
I remember because we were pissed. We're fuck, dude, another fucking year with the Pats.
Yeah, we're
you were like, yeah,
other.
Fuck this bullshit. You're like, I shut this shit off. When I was still watching it.
Yeah, I forget what I was doing. Probably playing Fallout or watching Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen. One or the other.
Did you watch the Hot Ones?
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, it was good. Gordon Ramsay's funny, man.
Let's get into that. Not now, but finish the episode with that.
We'll finish it off with it. Fuck sports.
Finish that. So I was very happy with not watching the game. If the Chiefs won,
cool.
Good. I knew I would have gotten a text from someone dude, Chiefs are about to win, blah, 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 turn the game on. I knew, between all my friends, I knew I would get that text. I didn't. All of a sudden, Kristen shows up. She's like, the Chiefs are only down by 7 now. Let's fucking watch the game. I was like,
let's take a pause. I got to pee really bad.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, we're back. All right, so Kristen wanted to watch the game because they were only down by 7.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I guess we're throwing it on. By the way, I just text you. Don't open it yet.
Okay.
So all right, I guess let's turn it on. And then I had to watch this whole experience. I'm like, well, that's what I didn't want to deal with.
Yeah, and I was made to watch it.
Yeah. All right, so real quick before we go back into sports, you know how the whole thing on media now is that that little kid and the Vietnam vet Indian dude. Have you seen that?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
There was some kind of rally, and all these kids were there, and this kid had a Trump hat on, and some Vietnam vet and him got in an argument or some shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it.
Really? Okay, then you won't get what I just text you. But hey, look at what I text you anyway. That's the guy that was yelling at some kid or something. That's his teeth.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's good.
So anyway,
yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying it should have happened. It was bullshit. The next thing I'm about to bitch about. Right. I'm just saying, if that player was disciplined, he wasn't inches off, man. He didn't jump. He was just a couple feet lined up off sides. You know what I mean? It was pretty fucking gnarly.
Well, he probably got paid, dude.
Bill
Belichick went right up to him listen. Not Bill Belichick. He was on the other side, but someone in the Chiefs organization who's on their sideline who's being paid by Bill Belichick.
I hear you.
And Robert Kraft went, hey, man, it's beautiful. Here's his check. Don't anyone see this, but here's his check.
It's pretty crazy that
$200 million on that check.
The Chiefs were able to force Brady into some turnovers, man. That would have been the second or third
94 and drinking kale. Fucking
no, we don't have to waste time talking about him. So let's get into the real.
Are you proud of me though? I haven't been banned yet.
No, if anything, I'm
Facebook?
disappointed. If anything, I'm disappointed.
I'm proud of myself, man. Yeah, I'm maturing.
Well, I don't think I can ever be proud of you.
Why? I'm gonna get banned before the season's over now.
Yeah, what are you wasting time for, man?
I feel like it's every year. I just, you know what it is? Like, I post these dick pics with like Tom Brady sucking a dick or getting fucked in the ass by some dude or whatever it is.
I wonder who reports you every year too, man.
Well, that's the thing. Like, why waste my time?
You know, it's somebody we know. Like, somebody's reporting you that we know.
Oh, I'm convinced Jack has reported me.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm pretty sure I've told him that. But like, I think there's a lot of other random people that have reported me too. Mm-hmm. But to me, why waste the time for that random report? Like, I'm going to save it for that the big bang, you know? It's going to be that perfect picture. I'm going to save it.
How perfect can Photoshop dicks be?
I'm going to get banned. And it's probably going to be after like 23 shots on Super Bowl Sunday.
After the Super Bowl, I mean, what do you need Facebook for?
And a 14 foot long wizard stick. And that's when I'm gonna get banned from Facebook, I think.
I saw you guys are going with the shot board. I saw the vote. And
I think we're doing both. Mike Menda was like, "Do both, man. Gotta have the shot board." He's like, "You have to have the shot board. Don't fuck with tradition." And then we're like, "Well, we also want the wizard stick." So I think it's just gonna be a clusterfuck of fucking wizard stick, like, you know.
I dig it.
I think what I'm going to do, and I probably will get shit from people, but fuck them because I'm still going to outdrink them. My wizard sticks ends up being like a club soda. But usually per club soda, there's about 4 shots per club soda, I would say. So I'm just going to have a wizard stick of club sodas.
Well, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's your house, really.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm going to beat everyone in shots, so. You and Jesse always secretly like come up the rear, and it's always like, ooh.
Yeah, but I've been doing half shots the past like 2 years, so it doesn't even count for me.
Yeah.
So if I was doing full shots both those times, I'd be fucking dead, dude. I wouldn't be alive right now. Taking that many full fucking shots, man.
Dude, Jesse had the best. I think it was 2 years ago. He's like, no, I'm not drinking it. He had something to do, or like he drank too much the week before. He's like, I'm not really drinking. He's like, I'll do one shot with you guys, and like,
and once you get it in, once it hits your lips, it's so good.
I think by the time he did the first shot, me and like Connor and like the people were up to like 14 shots, and then all of a sudden I was up to like 20 shots, and I looked at the board, and Jesse was at like 18. I was like, the fuck happened?
Yeah, when he feels like it, he'll catch up.
He's coming. It's
you know, I fucked up. I was going to bring my PS3 for you. You can't let me forget that Wednesday.
All right.
I got to bring that for you so you can play it. Because we agreed, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got a few weeks. Dude, I know you're working a bit more lately, but it's not a long game.
I'm working a lot lately.
So, you just literally give up 2 Fallout sessions, you'll beat the game. For sure. It's not a long game. And any question you have, like I played it so recently, I can literally probably answer it for you and tell you exactly what to do.
You said I'm not going to worry about shit with the gun?
No, the gun's good to go, dude. You just got to get ammo. And well, I should have I think I have like an ammo crate almost full in there. I think anything that was stored, I think you keep. So you're good. Right. You're going to go in the game with like the best fucking, and I had the mods set up to where it's not like the bullets aren't like wasted. You know what I mean? You're going to be good, dude. So I don't know if the game's a lot harder though, because it's like an extra, like it's the EX version, like it's the beaten. You know what I mean? So the game might be harder.
Yeah,
I would say a little bit hard because you get to keep like you're gonna keep like a pretty good vest that I have. It's not the best. The best one I think is in the Chrysler building, but you get to keep like a decent thing of armor and the best gun in the game that I set up to be like fucking pretty goddamn sick. I think there was like 1 or 2 mods that I didn't get that need to be thrown on to make it like really fucking dope, but I mean, you're not gonna have a problem going through the game, man. All right. So it's a killer game, dude. Like, you just honestly, like now, especially with the best, just sit back and like, just
play a game.
Enjoy the fuck out of the story, dude, because it's sick.
All right, so keep going with. Let's go back to the worst call of all time.
Let's take a shot before we start talking about this because I feel.
You want to rant?
Yeah, probably. Well, I feel really strongly about it, and I'm not going to back down about it at all.
How do you feel about this?
It's pretty gross. I feel like I'm doing okay with it though. I feel like I'm living, I will survive. Little Urethra Franklin. I will survive. I don't know, and I don't hello.
Dude, what's better than Theo Von singing? Like, that's like all he does.
Oh, you're talking about like the beginning of his episodes when he sings the.
No, like they were talking about AC/DC the other day, and he was just singing it, and he's like, yes, like. Help it. Like he says it so like undertone. Anyway, let's do a shot. What are we doing? We doing a shot? What are we doing? Start bitching. Keep going.
Well, not yet. Let me get the shot. Let me get the shot in me.
Close my fucking cap.
Ooh. Ooh, that one hit me weird.
Well, yeah, it's Bacardi.
That one felt weird. All right. Where to begin with this? So before I say what I'm about to say, I need to knock something out first. That's
how many hours in are we?
Hour 35.
That's it?
Yeah, but a little over 2. We're good. I'm not looking to go crazy long, but somehow we fill up the time even though we don't know anything about sports. So people say, Sean Payton, coached his way out of winning, and the defense, fucked up or this and that, and blah, blah. It's an NFL game. So many games, so many times come down to a fucking play or two.
Right.
All the time. I am sick of people trying to excuse teams losing when they shouldn't have out of a bad call because Sean Payton and coach this one and this and blah. Dude, who gives a fuck what mistakes people made? It's called football. There's a reason people say any given Sunday, okay? I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Right.
The only goddamn reason the fucking loss...
Don't fuck with Jesus.
My apologies, Jesus. The only gosh darn reason...
I have a funny story about that later, too. Remind me to bring it up.
I got to bring up the funny story and then talk about Gordon Ramsay.
Correct.
The only fucking reason the Los Angeles Rams are in the Super Bowl is because the referee or the referees simply did not call the most blatant pass interference that I think we've all ever seen in our entire lives.
I don't even care about the pass interference. What about the helmet to helmet? It was helmet to helmet. Pass interference. Yeah, it was fucking cock in the ass. Like it was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen, dude.
Dude, it was.
Dude, I'm surprised. So there's a couple Saints players that are like going about it on Twitter and all that stuff. But like, dude, if I was the organization, like if I was Sean Payton, I'd be like, hey guys, don't leave the field. Be like, we're not leaving. Game's not over. We won. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be rioting, dude. Rioting.
That's the thing, too, because they still had a chance to do things afterwards, and I think...
No, fuck that, dude.
They had to kick a field goal, right? Because it was third and whatever?
Yeah, but it would have been down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Rams ball. Like, the game was over.
Well, people were giving him shit because he should have been running the ball in the first place. That's what they were saying, right? But he was trying to throw it and score a touchdown.
I don't care. I do not care. This is the worst call I've ever seen. Well, that's not true, but it's at the magnitude of the game because it's a fucking championship game. I've never seen a worse call.
It's literally the reason the Rams are in the Super Bowl. Yeah. It should have been called. It should have been first and goal, and the Saints should have fucking knocked down the clock,
dude.
Kicked the field goal, and that would have been it.
If I was a Ram, I'd be like, dude, you know what? Fuck that. I don't think I could live with myself. I was like, nah, man, We didn't win.
You're like, you shouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. That's the way I think about it. That is the way I think it's that bad.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't like, like that's why I wanted to knock it out first. That guy was way off sides, and it's not like, oh, this is bullshit. The Chiefs should have won. What I'm saying is that guy's an idiot, and he should fucking. Right. I don't even know if I'd want that guy. Like, he costed the whole season right there.
Yeah, but dude, that play, the pass.
This is like they're like, because some people are like, oh, bad calls happen all the time. Get over it. Sean Payton should have coached better. The defense could have played better. This is nope. Fucking no, dude. This call is one of the most horrendous things that's happened in the NFL since I've been watching it in the past, like fucking 15 years.
Where's Goodell? Where's anyone saying like, we fucked up? No one's saying
nothing. Dude, the Saints
dude.
should be in the Super Bowl right now. It was that. This wasn't like a touchy, like could have gone either way.
No, it was.
It was like a blatant, like you said, like helmet to helmet, pass interference. The ball was like nowhere near anybody, and that guy just ran
he didn't
into
even play the ball. So let's say it was
he ran directly into Alvin Kamara.
Just tackled him. Let's say it was the same exact play. He helmet to helmet, pass interference because he tackled him before the ball got there. But let's
say before the ball got there.
But let's say he looked at the ball and, you know what I'm saying, played the ball. Like, oh, there's the ball. Now let me tackle you. Even then.
Well, that's different though, because you still just can't. The ball has to touch somebody. And wasn't he trying to say? Wasn't the DB trying to say, or the linebacker, whoever it was? He was trying to say it got tipped. No. He definitely, Alvin Kamara could have made a play for the ball if that guy didn't fucking rail him in the skull, dude.
For sure.
If you know what I mean. But I think he was trying to, like, the guy was trying to make it seem like the ref somehow in the middle of the play, like, screamed or called out tip.
Right.
Apparently. But you look at the ball wasn't tipped at all. It was nowhere close.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, so when you're playing a DB, you have to play the ball. So, like, if you're gonna do some kind of move, you have to watch where the balls come in, like, play for the ball. Mm-hmm. He just straight tackled the guy. But even if he was playing the ball and before he tackled him, he was looking at the ball and be like, oh, I might try and get you, but I'm tackling you anyway. It's still a bad call.
Oh yeah, no, that still wouldn't be good because you're still interfering with that receiver trying to fucking catch the ball. Dude. Like I don't get it. I don't know.
NFL's right, dude.
I don't understand how anybody.
Goodell came in that dude's earpiece like, bro, we ain't calling it. Tackle him.
I don't understand how
we don't want the Saints in the fucking Super Bowl. They'll beat the Patriots. We don't want that. Put the Rams in there with the quarterback.
I don't understand how one single person who enjoys watching football or watches football, at least enough to know how much bullshit this is, to think anything else besides this is absolute bullshit. Plain and fucking simple, dude. Like, and whoever might hear our podcast, people might like tweet at us or whatever and say shit and go for it. We can fight about, I'll go back and forth, all the conversation, but it's going to end up the same. This is how it's going to end. I don't care what you say, whoever you are. It's bullshit. The only reason the Rams are in the Super Bowl is because of that non-call. Yeah, plain and simple. The Saints got fucking ripped off. I don't want to hear Sean Payton could have coached better, called different plays. Even with that, it was and this and that, the defense, blah. It's the NFL, dude. Everything comes down to a play or two sometimes, all the fucking time.
I have a question though,
all the time.
So on my end of the spectrum, just Facebook and talking to people, like texting people, I'm not getting any like hate from that. Like I feel like everyone's on the same page. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it was fucked. So like, are you getting people that are like fighting back? Like, no, they do. Like, there could have been so many other plays in the Saints. Because I'm not. Like, I feel like everyone's on the same page. Like, yeah, dude, they fucked up.
Well, when I popped over to CBS to start watching the Patriots Chiefs game, you got like Boomer, Coach Cowher from the fucking Steelers, Phil Simms, and like two or three other guys. Yeah, the black guy was the one who I don't remember his name, but he was the one who disagreed with, or he was the one that said that shit. This is why it was pissing me off. The very first thing they started with Boomer. And they don't have much time, so it's kind of everybody's got to get their point in.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Boomer's like, that is one of the worst no calls ever the NFL needs to really fix this because a whole fan base in an organization, an NFL organization, got their well-deserved Super Bowl fucking or appearance torn away from them. And then the one black guy, I don't
feel like before we sound racist,
yeah, I know, but it's I think he was like one of the only black guy. I think he might have been the only black guy on the fucking table, and I just don't remember who he is. So the guy sitting right to the right of Boomer, he was like, "See, I disagree. Sean Payton coached his way out of," and I was just like, "Dude, fuck yourself." I mean, they probably have to have different point of views and like say it all within like the minute and a half they get before the game starts, because it went in overtime too, so they didn't have much time to talk. And Boomer even said that. He was like, "Yeah, dude, like everybody has their own opinion, whatever, this and that." But just Boomer feels exactly the way we feel about it.
Right.
It's. I mean, I don't know if CBS was paying him or making him say that or what, but like, come on, dude, really? Yeah, really? What if you were on the fucking, because he was a football player. What if you were on the fucking Saints? What if you were Alvin fucking Kamara?
Yeah.
What if you were Sean fucking Payton? What if you were Drew fucking Brees? Dude, what if you were anybody you got like, I don't know. It's just plain and simple. It's just.
They should replay the game, man. They really should be like, replay. Like, replay a whole game. See who wins.
Well, I mean, that's never going to happen.
No, but they should. Well, realistically, they should be like, well, yeah, we fucked up. Saints are in a Super Bowl.
But that's the thing, though. You can't challenge a no call. So, like, how would have Sean Payton could have do anything about, like...
Bro, if I was Sean Payton, I would just start beating the shit out of people. I would be like, hey, 2 biggest linebackers and offensive linemen on me. And just start punching refs in the fucking face, dude. He's got the money, you know? He could take the lawsuits. Just start beating the fuck out of that ref.
What you said before is actually not a bad idea. Just like we literally had the whole team protest. Just have them sit there. Just have them sit there. Who cares if like you ruin the whole fucking game or whatever?
Yeah.
Because if they put the call towards your way, you'd win the game. And that would be that. But like, why not? Why not just be like, you know what? I mean, they kicked the field goal, hoping the defense stopped them, but they didn't, whatever. There was still technically a chance for them to win, so that's why they probably just kept moving on. But
yeah, of course.
I mean, that's not a bad idea what you said, man. Just be like, oh, everybody just sit down on the field.
Right in the middle.
Yep, nobody move. Nobody do anything. Nobody,
invite the fans in the middle.
Yeah, just to fucking, because... fuck up the whole game, ruin the whole fucking game. And how many people would have bitched like, oh, well, they shouldn't have done that. That was no, dude, because the game got robbed from them, bro.
Yeah, it was bad, man. I if it was like the Giants, I wouldn't feel bad, but like, it was it was the Saints. I feel Drew Brees is fucking 40, man. He's finally making it back, and he's making it. He almost made it back with the best team he's ever played for.
Yeah. He should have.
And has an amazing chance of beating the fucking Patriots and winning another one. Amazing chance.
Patriots got so hot.
Patriots win, dude. There's no doubt in my mind that the Patriots are beating the Rams.
It's just such a fucking... I don't dislike the Rams, but I don't think the Rams deserve to be in the Super Bowl, and that's why I dislike them being there. And of course, I hate the Patriots, so it's just another shit.
Well, they deserve to be in the Super Bowl as, in the sense that, like,
how good they were this year.
They were one of the best teams in football, but when it comes to that situation, no, obviously,
no, I agree 100% with what you just said. They were one of the best teams in football this year, a pretty well-rounded team. Although I think they, you can like get some passing yards on them. They can the secondary, they can make some mistakes for sure, but it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are we doing? Like, even if I'm like playing Mario Kart or something, dude, like,
right.
I'm not going to cheat because the shit talking just won't feel good. Winning won't mean anything because I didn't really fucking win.
You got to think there's people like players on the Rams teams there, like, they're thinking that, like, well, they're saying like, well,
the defensive back is not. He's trying to make all kinds of. I'll be doing. Like with that fucking like saying, can't even speak English and shit. Like
he's saying that, but he's probably like, oh, we're fucking lucky. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm all for the luck, the way it shifts in the NFL, because a lot of sports in general, especially NFL, can be luck. And I get all that.
Right.
But this isn't luck. Somebody decided to not do their job. And that's why you're in the Super Bowl. This isn't like the luck of something of like whatever, just like the way something happened. Like somebody blatantly didn't do something when they should have.
Right.
That would have made sure you won in the Super Bowl.
How many fucking pass interference calls have we seen that you go, what?
Yeah.
They were both fucking with each other. Like, or he clearly tripped over his own leg.
But this is the thing though, like a no call, you can't do anything about it.
Right.
Like there's like if it's just not called, they can't just come back and call it, right? Or like I've seen that happen before sometimes here and there. But it's almost like there's nothing, you can't challenge it. There's nothing to review. When there's a no call, you can't review anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everything's reviewed under 2 minutes and like whatever. But I don't know. At this point, we're almost, yeah.
As a great football season, we had a great football season this year. And for
a lot of teams that weren't as good last year at all got huge, and it made it a fun season for sure.
Amazing season this year if you're a football fan, and that shit just fucking bothers me, bothers all of us. Like that's awful. Like that's how we have to go out. The end of the year, we're like, this is the best season I've seen in years. Oh, come on.
Stuck with the Patriots again, and then the Rams who don't fucking...
Well, it's not even the Patriot that obviously bothers me, but it's like, dude, all right, so think about all the ratings have declined for the NFL since
not this year, this fucking...
No, that's what I'm about to say.
Two, yeah.
So since the Kaepernick shit declined, right? And then
a bunch of racist white people were like, fuck football.
Yeah. And then this year it's like on a rise again, and that's how you top it off in the biggest game, the second biggest game or the first biggest game of this year. Come on.
Well, second, Chiefs Patriots were like an absurd number.
Yeah, like come on.
They were like better than like the World Series and the NBA Finals combined or some shit.
Yeah.
The Patriots Chiefs game alone.
Yeah.
It was fucking insanity, dude. Well, no, nothing's been like that in a while, dude. Oh, the only thing other than like Super Bowls were bigger. That was it.
Yeah.
Like it was fucking. They were talking about the numbers. I was like, damn. I guess because it's like Brady every fucking and Mahomes. I think Mahomes is what was dragging the eyes there because everybody just expects Brady to be there. And
right.
I mean, make fun of him or not, fucking.
Dude, I can't wait till the fucking breaking news. It's like breaking news. Tom Brady gave his son cancer after banging him.
What? What a ridiculous thing. Like, I know what you're saying, like...
Because he's French kissing his kid on camera.
That's weird. Me and my girlfriend were not arguing about it, but we were talking about it. And I was like, babe, I'm not saying, like, I'm not, like, a weirdo. Like, even if it's a boy, like, when they're young, you kiss them. I get all that. I get it. But, like, he, like, made him... Like, no, come back here. That wasn't a good enough kiss. And it was like a 5-second, like, it's just weird, dude. Even
where's
as a girl,
that
like,
the Predator guy, dude, on that shit, dude?
You didn't hear about that? He fucking got arrested or some shit. He was like,
was he actually pedophile?
No.
He was diddler?
That would have been.
Yeah, he was actually
so.
He was a diddler. He was
that would have been the best thing. That would have been the best thing that's ever happened on the planet.
Could you imagine
not for the kids, but
he got those dudes arrested and was like, all right, sweetheart. So now that he's gone, we'll come back to my trailer for caramels.
Come take a seat over here for caramels. He was writing checks with no money, and he kept doing it like a couple of years or so. Like he was doing it for a bit, and then people reported him.
So as Fred Durst would say, you're writing a check that your ass can't cash.
Big time. Big time. Now go to Jacksonville, you punk bitch. Yeah, I mean, well, whatever. It's, we bitched enough. Everybody agrees with us. If anybody disagrees, they're assholes. And I mean, that's that. Yeah. It just sucks, man. It's just, I love football. I look forward to it every year. I love watching. It's the only sport that I try to watch like every single game I can. Every Sunday, I just want to sit there and watch football fucking all day. And it sucks, man. Like, what are we watching? What are we spending our time doing? Why are we wasting time doing it when shit like that is going to decide the outcome of what should really be happening? And it's like we're wasting our time. You know
it's
what I mean?
not the replacement refs anymore, you know?
Dude, I could have called that shit drunk and high, ass naked with a hoagie in my mouth. Like, how do you fuck it up? How do you fuck that call up, dude?
There's always discussion. Someone calls
Mad
it,
salami on the hoagie. Mad salami.
I fuck with salami hoagie right now.
Love salami. It's the best cold cut. Let's be real. Like, are we really gonna fuck around right now?
You think so?
What do you think's better?
I don't think anything's better, but I'm just trying to think.
You just grab salami, roll it up, put it right in your mouth.
No, for sure. Just eating straight salami.
You feeling froggy?
Well,
fold a slice of cheese.
You Genoa, or you're fucking hard fan. Salami.
Genoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, of course I'll fuck with hard, but like, it's all about the Genoa, dude. Genoa salami. Whatever's on sale. It's the same thing. Half pound Genoa salami, whatever's on sale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that easy. Nothing's fucking with salami, dude.
Yeah. What about like a nice
roast beef is dope. If you got if you got real horseradish on that bitch, you know what I mean? Like a solid cheese.
Oh, dude, the
roast beef you could do.
The horseradish sauce we make it work, dude. The new one we have.
Turkey, cheese, mayonnaise, and black pepper. That's a fantastic one.
How do you feel about
Italian sub?
Nice fucking a nice honey glazed turkey breast?
See, I don't like the honey glazed bullshit. I like the honey shit.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
What's wrong with it?
I don't like spiral ham. I don't like honey glaze. I don't like fucking.
Well, no, it's not ham. It's turkey, bud.
But I'm just telling you, I don't like the fucking honey, fucking whatever. No, dude, the meat has got flavor, and that's what I want to taste. I don't want to taste honey. I don't want my cold cuts to be sweet, dog. I want to eat a cookie after I eat a fucking sub, and that's where I get the sweet, you know? Of
course.
Maybe have a small glass of Coke because I'm watching my figure. You know, get my sweets Coke, from there.
Dude, get your shit straight.
I'm a big fan of the Diet, but every now and then, nothing like a regular Coke, you know? Not cocaine.
Fresca. Dude, you know what's fucked up?
They don't make regular Frescas.
I keep forgetting to buy Fresca.
And I'm really happy about it.
I do. One of these days I'm remember.
I'm pretty excited about it.
We gotta get the Fresca challenge.
Excited about it. It's not going to be good. There's going to be a hole in our esophagus, dude.
Dude, what about a nice...
you still can't beat salami. Yeah, you haven't even come close to...
Yeah, no, listen, I'm on your side. I'm just trying to...
It's just weird. That doesn't happen much.
Think about what about like a deli pepperoni?
Pepperoni's great. You add I guess if I have heartburn for all the time from everything, you gotta add. That's why just another reason why I chug water all the time. It just helps me out when I get the heartburn attacks, which is pretty frequently. You add the pepperoni to
the salami.
Yeah, to the salami.
That's the double decker of fucking greatness,
you're bringing your pork products on the bread there to a whole nother level. When it comes down to it, bro,
rye bread with a little butter on it.
Let's talk about bread real quick. Rye bread, come on, rye bread, seedless, beefsteak. That's the wrap.
Whoa, what the fuck? Beefsteak? We're talking about bread, dude.
It's a brand. It's a brand of bread.
Is it beefsteak's a brand?
You never fuck with seedless rye beefsteak, dude?
Oh, I just get the bread, man. I don't mind caraway seeds.
I'm gonna buy you a loaf of bread, bro.
I'm gonna get the Frescas and the fucking Baja Temple half sours. We'll figure it out.
We should have like a little like a lunch.
We've been talking about this for like a year.
Yeah, but we need to bring salami here. Genoa only. Fuck with the hard shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna bring you some rye bread. Apparently, you haven't. It's the best rye bread ever, dude. I fucking make PB&Js on it, grilled cheeses.
I get this rye bread downstairs. I get this everything rye bread downstairs.
That actually sounds pretty dope.
Levi's or Levi Jean rye
Making
bread.
Pants and bread, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, dude. That's just dope. I don't mind the caraway seeds on my rye bread. I'll fuck with both.
It's a thing that from when I was young, the seeds freaked me out. The Jewish rye, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't fuck with it.
Plus Jews, you know.
Jeez.
Take him or leave him. Am I right?
Doesn't even make any sense. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, salami.
I'll take a pumpernickel over a rye any day of the week, though.
Pumpernickel is dope.
It's like rye on steroids, dude.
It's dope. It is
a little
real
bit
good.
sweeter, but it's like rye on it's like the berry bonds of rye bread. You know?
I think just beefsteak rye seedless has caught like my attention at a young age.
Right.
So it's like that old school fave that like something might be a little bit better, but this has been your fave for a minute and you can't go back on it. Pumpernickel's the shit, dude. And beefsteak makes a good pumpernickel too, bro.
I hear you.
You gotta fuck with beefsteak, dude.
Bring me a loaf, dude.
I'll have to bring you a loaf of bread, bro.
Yep. So, but yeah. Anyway, dude, a little butter.
Fuck with this loaf of bread right
now. A little butter, some pepperoni, and fucking Genoa on a fucking piece of rye, dude. Fuck mayonnaise, man.
Yeah, I go mustard, bro. Salami, salami, cheese mustard.
What kind of mustard we talking about now? Because we have a situation on our hands.
Well, I know you're gonna get mad. I always get the yellow floating around.
Oh,
but
come on, you don't put yellow on fucking Genoa salami.
You don't put
dude.
yellow on anything, so don't even say, "Oh, you don't put yellow." You don't put yellow on anything. You don't like yellow mustard, so you can't say something
but
like
I
that.
have though.
You can't say something like that.
What are you talking about?
You can't say something like that.
I have put it on stuff.
Here's what I'm going to say. If you don't like something, you can't use the term, you don't put blah, blah, blah on something. Because you don't put blah, blah, blah on anything because you don't fucking like it.
Bro, I put...
Spicy brown mustard is fucking great on salami and cheese on rye as well.
Exactly.
I just
you think that yellow crap is better?
I'm not saying it's better, dude. It's just, it's $1. I just get it and I put it on my sandwich. I don't care, man.
$1, dude?
Wait, I ain't
you getting that Jewish rye?
I ain't fucking...
all of a sudden you get the $1?
I spend the money on the rye bread, dude.
Yeah.
It's all about the bread, bro. Don't come at me saying, "No, you can't add this" when you don't like it. It doesn't. That's like saying, like, "Yeah, dude, you can't add shit. You can't shit on me. You can't add the shit on my face like that, man. I don't like shit on my face. You can't add it." It's just something so obvious. Like
you're
don't
taking
like
yellow mustard to me shitting on your face.
What the fuck are you talking You don't like yellow mustard, dude. It's like something. So you can't do that. You're making an argument out of something you don't like.
Stop.
You can't have the argument. What?
You can't. I don't like yellow mustard. You're correct.
Okay.
I do not like ketchup.
That's true.
I won't put ketchup on anything. I've put yellow mustard on my hot dogs before. Like drunk at a Mets game, just popping this on there. I've done that. It's acceptable.
Okay.
I mean, like, you know.
You don't even like hot dogs.
I don't like hot dogs.
So what are we even talking about here?
I'm just saying. Like
you getting hammered eating shit you're like not really a fan of, but you'll just eat it drunk doesn't really count.
I just don't understand. Like, if I would have anything with yellow mustard, why would it not be better with spicy brown mustard?
I just grew up with yellow mustard, man. I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro.
Yeah, we have this nice pub mustard at work, dude. It's like spicy brown with the stone grounds. It's got those seeds.
You guys put rocks in it?
Yeah, there's rocks in it, and then horseradish.
Dude.
Look the fuck out, dude.
Throw on a roast beef sandwich,
dude,
bro.
It's almost like it's like a honey mustard with horseradish. But like the real honey mustard with the mayo in it. You know what I mean? Dude,
by the way, that Caesar you got me last week, I was eating it last night when I got pizza from Mama Mia's.
That's just so good,
dude. There was some left, and I threw it away to play it safe because I was like afraid.
I'll give you a cartridge if you want. I got one downstairs you can take.
Coming locked and loaded?
Yeah.
It's
so good, dude.
Where the fuck is it from, dude?
Heaven.
I'd imagine that like the only sauce that Jesus makes is this Caesar.
Yeah, it's like who's like a hot rod right now? Like a famous hot rod.
Scarlett Johansson.
That's like a Scarlett Johansson's tit milk, dude. That's how good that Caesar is, bro.
Right in the mouth.
Yeah.
Right from tit to mouth.
Dude, Giancarelli's is closed, by the way.
For good?
Yeah, they closed.
I wondered why they were closed on like a Thursday.
Yeah.
I drove by and I was
They're
like,
Dunzo P, man.
what happened to them?
I don't know. Not open. They didn't open on Sundays. That's what the fuck happened to them. I can't believe we're not making the money we want. I mean, we close on Sundays.
That's one less place near your house I can try to go and get a second job at.
The busiest pizza day of the fucking week, Sunday.
No, it's Friday night.
We've had this argument, but whatever.
No, and I'm right because you've never worked at a pizzeria and I've worked at several. It's Friday night.
I agree with you, but during football season?
No, it's still, I'm not saying it doesn't get busy. It's definitely, you're right. They need to be open on fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
It is one of the biggest days, nights.
Top three. It's a top three.
Friday night. Friday night's hands down has always been the biggest pizza night. It is.
You have to be open Sunday, dude.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
That's why they're closed.
The only day you give up as a pizzeria or as an Italian, like, Italian restaurant, but you're a pizzeria is Monday, if that. But even then, though, like a Monday or Wednesday or like your slow days, you have a pizza special, you bump up it to where you make it worth it to keep your fucking restaurant open, dude.
Right.
How you in Jersey not staying open 7 days a week? Who the fuck are you? No shit, you're not in business now, man.
As Gordon Ramsay would say, if you're not open fucking Monday, you're fucking off, and we know why.
Let's talk about the hot ones and let's finish it off. Yeah. Because I'm going to upload the episode here just to get it over and done with. And I'm looking to get home. I'm looking to get some food at 7-Eleven, I think, now at this point. I'm not going to have any hot dogs for me. I don't want to wait because they always drop them.
You want some ribs?
They always cook. No, I'm okay. They always cook the hot dog for me. And it happened like 3 times in a row. They dropped the first one. Because it's like a flat middle. It's a good.
Take that free floor dog, dude.
I would if they had a sink for me to rinse it off on. To be honest.
You don't need to.
I do.
No, come on, dude.
But they have like this flat thing with like no edges, like no things on the side to like hold things in.
Right.
Every single time. Every time it's ever happened, then they cook me a dog for myself. Because they'll cook you whatever you want. I just don't want to be a cunt asshole. And every now and then and they pull it out, the dog rolls right off, dude, every time. The second time, they're going to fucking juggle it like a marble on a fucking upside down paper plate.
Can you drive me there and then drive me back home so I can witness this experience?
It's impossible for me to do that.
What do you mean?
Have Kristen pick you up from there and I'll do it.
She's in bed.
What do you beat there, bud?
I feel like you're taking advantage of these 7-Eleven people.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you're doing, so.
I'm not sure what you mean, though.
Well, you make them cook your fresh hot dogs. Dude. It's like fucking.
If they have no hot dogs there, then I want if I would. Dude, out of the times, it's like 95% of the time I don't ask for it. I usually just get the nachos.
So you're gonna be the fat kid going in there tonight at 2 a.m.
No, I might just do nachos.
Well, 2. So 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, cook me a hot dog.
No, I'll probably just get nachos.
$9 an hour.
You know what I've been doing is like the cheddar and horseradish, the jalapeno chips.
Just pick up a box of Hot Pockets, dude.
Hot Pockets.
Fucking eat those, dude. Why are you making this poor lady work for $9 an hour, dude? What are you doing? That's fucked up.
I've only done it like once or twice. I told you.
Why are you trying to bring your white privilege out, dude? That's white privilege right there.
Now I got white privilege, dude.
You do now.
The last thing I have is privilege. I'll promise you that. Okay.
Well,
doesn't matter the color of my skin.
So you don't have privilege until 2:30 a.m. You're like, yeah, I'm white and fucking make me a hot dog.
Yeah. Clearly, I have all the white privilege because I'm throwing my white privilege weight around to get 2:30 a.m. hot dogs.
I'm just saying, man. That's what.
And it ain't that roly-poly motherfucker. It's put in that fucking oven.
That's what they think.
Doesn't even come out like rubber.
I guarantee they think that.
Talk about the Hot Ones episode, too. This ridiculous, like, racist hot dog conversation or whatever.
I'm trying to help you out.
What are you helping? What are you helping?
I'm trying to help you and this poor lady has to make you a hot dog in a half hour.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you're helping me at all.
I'm trying to help her. Informing you that, you can do something. There's other options.
Is there?
Yeah, go get some. There's a White Castle tray in the back.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm getting. Thank you. I'm gonna get White Castle burgers, a bag of cheddar and horseradish fucking kind of cooked chips. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Perfect. See what I did? I just erased your white privilege.
Now I'm not racist anymore. All right, talk about the Hot Ones episode. I want to go home.
I don't know. It was great.
It was. He made a burger at the end. Made eggs too. What the fuck with the eggs? Why'd they start making eggs?
So Gordon Ramsay has this thing where he makes the perfect scrambled eggs. Have you ever watched his cooking show? Like his actual cooking show?
No.
Yeah, he makes the best. I've never tried them, but
You know who makes really great scrambled eggs?
Fudge. We know. I've heard this for 13 years.
Yeah, they're good. You never had them though.
I have.
Maybe,
I have.
No, I made them at your grandparents. I don't know if they came out good though. Didn't I? Wasn't I missing something at your grandparents?
We did Jaeger shots to wake up, so
I was upset with your dad. I'm very, very seldom upset with your father. I was upset with him at that time frame.
yeah, but for like 30 seconds.
So much amounts of hungover at your grandparents. You're like, that was a rough weekend for me, man.
What'd you expect?
Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and like the morning and like I just sit up on the couch. My heartburn was so bad. Like I just felt my esophagus being eaten away by the acids in my stomach.
You should have told me I would give you some pills.
And like that, it was like a 4-foot roof. You gotta like crawl around and shit. Just
I was good to go because I'm like fucking 2'4", you know?
I don't even know how I drove us home, man. I don't even know how I did it.
I don't either because I got hammered.
It was insane. Back in the day, that was just fun, you know. now it's like no, I did, but like you're only getting like 40 to 50% max fun. The rest is heartburn and being hungover.
You gotta take some heartburn pills before you
sucking the pen down like it's your only hope to live, dude. Remember when I just shit a pile of like diarrhea that took solid form? Remember that? And your dad asked for the picture?
Yeah, that was weird.
I was in your grandparents' bathroom for like an hour. I couldn't move and shit.
Those matches were clutch, though.
It's ridiculous. Gordon Ramsay doesn't like hot food, though, huh?
No, dude, it shit was so funny, man. Well, so
he was good. It was really entertaining.
Watching so I'm like 7 seasons into Hell's Kitchen. I've watched all of Kitchen Nightmares. Every time it's a little bit hot, he's like, "Shit, how much fucking Tabasco?" Like he does not like it. Dude, he handled it better than I thought.
Yeah, so there's only been a few people, but some people have bailed out on it. But it's like, why go on if you're going to bail out on it?
Right, know? What's the point? You have to fucking G up. Plus, there's not that much sauce on those things.
Yeah, they don't put that much. You guys put way too much. Everybody always freaks out over Da Bomb, the worst. Da Bomb is like, I think it's way worse. The one their hot sauce, the final dab or whatever, the last dab, it's apparently a 2 million plus Scoville rating. Yeah. Which is like absolutely insanity.
Yeah.
People freak out more over Da Bomb than they do that fucking sauce.
Here's the thing. Number one, it's that first jump. So the bomb is always that first jump from like, this kind of sucks to fuck. Right? So that's in your brain, right? Second, the bomb has no flavor. So I've had sauces hotter than the bomb that at least they're like, you get like a little like taste and then you're like, oh, this fucking sucks. The bomb, you put it in your mouth and you're like, well, it's fucking bitter as fuck. And then it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
So there's nothing good, just bitter and then fucked. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's always third from last. It's like, this is bullshit, dude.
Yeah. So it's that first jump.
I wouldn't say first jump. Like, there's definitely some stuff that's kind of hot for sure.
Yeah, the kind of hot, but that's the first jump where it's like kind of hot. That's really hot. Oh, fuck. Like, I'll get some bomb for you if you want. And then
I don't want to do it.
You saw a video of me. I was like, you couldn't tell if I was crying or laughing.
Way too much on there.
Yeah, I load that wing.
Also, I mean, why can't you dip it in sauce?
What do you mean?
You'd be able to dip it in like a blue cheese or a ranch.
No, because it cuts it.
Does it though? When it's that hot, does it?
Yeah, it does. Oh, for sure.
You say that, but people drink milk and this and that, and like when it's that hot, it just doesn't matter.
I think it does. Plus, you'll be a man about it,
If anything, we should just make homemade buffalo sauces so it actually at least tastes good. Got these weird, like, fucking habanero pineapple fucking cunt juice sauce. It's like, dude, I don't want that on my wing, dude. I want a buffalo sauce on my wing, dog.
Yeah.
But
have you ever tried my ghost pepper sauce? Did I make it gross?
There might have been a time or two when me and you used to go to Crows every few months and just pig out. No, those days.
No, I made this sauce like 2 years ago.
Then no.
I'm gonna bring that for you.
Bring it.
It's so good.
It's already been brought in. All right, dude.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's end.
I'm ready to fucking call her quits. Fuck it. DJ, spin it. Slip piece.
Oh, don't steal my words.
The Saints should be in the Super Bowl, and we hate the Patriots, and the voters for the Hall of Fame are fucking stupid. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
You've pretty much gained no sports knowledge listening to this episode. There you go. There's that. So
you enjoyed it though. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I would think you'd laugh. Fuck off. Balls.
I got a beat behind me. Oh! I got a beat behind me.
The Ballcast.
I got a beat behind me. Mariano Rivera's. Oh! It's a schmuck.
The Ballcast.
Derek Jeter sucks. Derek Jeter sucks.
The Ballcast.
Fuck the Giants, bro. Fuck the Giants, bro.
The Ballcast.
Balls. A-Rod's my favorite Yankee of all time.
Oh man, I like sports.
Fuck off.